just a really funny thought to me because he's a fucking giant of fantasy in his own right. But yeah.
So we return to The Roses Are Red, now in the 117th session of the campaign. As the Roses have just returned to Penrose after hunting down Bort's sisters and convincing them to give a blood sacrifice to his demon swords. An infernal contract. Are we the baddies?
Mm-hmm.
By returning to the Cordessi estate in Pentrose, as the teleport drops you off and the space-time warping effect dissipates, you find yourselves suddenly drenched by a downpour, which is strange because Largo wanted to drop you off in the foyer.
Yep.
Normally there's a roof,
Oh.
but there is no roof. You are surrounded by rubble of a collapsed, destroyed Cordessi estate.
Largo yells, "Red! Red!"
Everyone give me a perception check.
Extra ravenous. Ooh, motherfucker. 19 for Largo.
Whoa.
Rough. Fuck. And 41 for Bort.
Did you get Jake?
Fucking killed it. Got a 44.
Oh, that's cool. I got a 52.
Did you roll a 20?
You're
For
blind.
Utrecht, not me.
Oh.
That was for Glenn. Could you usually beat his character? I got like a 18 maybe. No, I got like a 13.
What? What is that?
Damn it, Largo!
So, Bort, Yanni, and Uhtred are all suddenly aware of the sound of something moving. Sounds like something is crawling, perhaps, through the rubble in the surrounding area. And as you become aware of that, you see reptilian creatures climbing the walls and standing in the area of the rubble surrounding you in an ambush.
This is great.
Well, you know, my spells and a plate on the table.
Yeah, plate on the table.
What? I'm not that tapped out.
Does Largo say that in game?
No. I'm not that tapped out.
And as they all climb and crawl up and present themselves, and Lusa and Magi are like, thought you were taking us to your safe house.
Yeah.
Uhtred growls, but not towards the lizard creatures. He growls and is giving a burning stare across the street to the rooftop on the other side.
High perception.
And you just hear him growl under his voice, that fucking gold thief and his bitch of a wife. And there's a thunderclap as a bolt of lightning lights up the sky and on the roof across the street, you see an armored figure with a bow and arrow.
Oh, it's fucking Saruk.
What? So Saruk has turned traitor?
Well, I don't think we know that. I think Uhtred just.
I don't know. What is Saruk turn?
Took you guys.
Sorry. I'm sorry about how loud that was.
Okay.
Let's go see it.
Oh, you did have a goblin in there.
Don't freak it out.
Goblin trying to shoot in a beer, my guy.
It's very nice to fucking see you, dude. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. Awesome.
Hey, Trevor, if you got here on time, you might have got to see Matt come in.
No, I didn't want to. I'm sorry.
No, it was. I like dark basements. Actually, I looked up called shots finally, so I'm a little bit more, versed in that.
I don't need to be in your zone here.
But now I feel like I pushed this
You never moved
back
guys for me.
too far.
I'm gonna send a picture.
Don't worry about it.
Just saying,
I will mess with it later.
of course.
Okay, I'm gonna send a photo to Ross. Will you give a thumbs up? Do you feel comfortable being sent a photo?
Doing a thumbs up.
Nice.
So I asked Mike like a month ago.
Okay.
I've got this planned.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. There's been an attack on the city. I don't know if you can tell from the
Hopefully,
stuff that you've seen around here.
hopefully you're with us.
Let's find out. Everyone roll for initiative. As a reminder, Mike, we roll for initiative with D12.
Yes, thank you. Just to state maybe some obvious stuff. I'm a little rusty, so
Oh, good.
be kind.
I just assumed you've been playing in your basement.
Yeah.
With no one else. Just
We're all in this
running through the motions. So, that's okay. Hold on. It's gonna be a little snacky. Mike, grab one of these beers.
Yes, sir. 14?
He brought a smattering of Oscar Blues. That's
That's true.
in
Oh,
a big fridge.
one of these guys.
If you want like a sour beer, that's 3%. I don't know if you heard me describe it.
No, I was trying to catch it. I was sneezing a couple of times, so I missed some of it.
It's a Berliner Weiss that I made with a yeast that predates the Second World War from Berlin.
That's cool.
And that's a blackberry syrup from my backyards because in Germany they mix like a sweet syrup with Berliner Weiss.
Yeah.
So if you want it sour, do it with that. If you want it really sweet, do it with that.
Cool.
You don't need a lot.
Can I grab a glass?
Oh yeah, right side.
Trevor,
Well, those
what's the Mountain Dew today?
Left of the sink.
Okay.
Is the glass cup.
Okay, I can drink beer out of plastic.
No, that probably tastes better out of glass.
What'd you say, Jake?
I was just asking Trevor if he's had his Mountain Dew today.
No,
It's not a due day.
no, it's a new day.
It's a due day of rest.
Can I just pour from this open one?
Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Mm.
I have been frequenting the Hopies beer selection.
That's some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, which is with the amount of cheap snacks and a little bit of beer.
We still off Coyote Ridge Road?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a Hopi down that way?
There's one on Fairview.
Whiskey thing.
Oh, nice. Do you like a latte?
It's called a Mind Reader. For whatever fucking reason, that's the name of the brand.
It's on Fairview by the Home Depot.
Okay.
It's new-ish, but Archetype always has something there that's interesting.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Level are you?
I'm at a. Is that appropriate?
No, that's probably not appropriate. How are you a skilled warrior?
Let's just say it's not been nothing going on
Okay.
here.
Okay.
It's not been nothing.
It's been in the book.
It's not been nothing.
All right. So anyone over a 20?
I got a 24.
Two, I got a
Only a 24.
Only. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
You get a plus 14.
Yeah. 8 from Dex and then 6 from the improved initiative and something else.
Okay.
The belt went to +6, so that helped out across the board.
Okay, above a 15.
16 for Largo.
16 for Largo.
Also, or no. Nope. Okay.
Above a 10.
12 for Blue.
14.
14 for Mirak as well. Okay.
Pretty sure so you beat
Yeah.
initiative bonus. Dex bonus, whatever.
So it was 12 support. Stick. I don't have the wall here.
I've been trying to diversify Largo's spell list so that he's not just a fire dude. And the perfect spell for this exact situation is either fucking chain lightning or storm bolts.
Storm bolts.
So what was Port?
Bort was 12.
Okay. What was Uhtred?
Uhtred is a 6. Yeah, I rolled 2 on the die.
Okay. All right. That's everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Saruk, you act in the surprise round.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you
true.
have been waiting.
Yeah.
For this ambush.
Can you, as I was trying to pay attention, is there any physical, can you tell me where? There's a map set out physically in front of me that I could take a look at.
So let's go. Oh, you're talking about that.
Wow. Like I said, I am a little bit rusty.
Is it slightly dark in here?
That is- well,
Lights going on center.
It's getting darker earlier. So usually we have like a full daylight when we start, and you guys got here a little later than normal. So
Basic facts.
gotcha.
The Earth turning.
We're used to it getting this much darker as the game progresses, but it's
Did I hear any interaction between? Did I hear anything going on with their dialogue?
So basically, you've been standing on the roof,
Yes.
watching
Waiting.
the Cordesia state.
Yes.
You've been watching these kobolds kind of like milling around,
Yeah.
waiting,
Ambush style.
and suddenly there was this like a snap of air expanding as a teleport dropped. What is it? 8 people in the rubble of the Cordesia state.
Yeah.
And that was enough to alert the kobolds, and they began climbing the walls and moving in to attack. And as they moved to attack, you heard some female voices,
Okay.
shout something out, and then you heard Uhtred growl, and following that voice, he's locked eyes with you, staring
Yeah.
across the like with his axe ready, like he's interested in using it on you.
Yeah. See,
It was a
Yeah.
It was a tense time.
I've heard. Without teasing him too much.
Jake is his best friend
I
since
know. I
childhood,
know it.
and Jake was going to drop out of the game for a little while, and Uhtred was immediately ready to kill Yanni.
We said when everyone leaves. You want to kill Rosie too.
I'd like to, if I could shoot at this.
Okay.
This gentleman here,
Go ahead.
this blue lizard.
You slippery mix.
3 of these. Don't worry. Let's just I'm gonna use the deadly aim for a little extra.
Okay.
Okay. The first is a 39.
That will hit.
The next two is a 19 and a 17.
I don't think those will hit.
Okay. So the first two.
That dropped off fast.
What's that?
I said that dropped
Yes,
off.
it did. Yes, it did. Couple of, yeah. Some double digits and some single digits. 2, 3. These are 8, right? Be 31 for the first one. And 31 again for the second one. So 62 for the two of those. That hit.
So, but the rest of you hear 2 arrows knocked on the same string, released it from the bow at the same time. And they just shoot and blow a hole through the.
Do you fall in for the impact of the?
Because the force is moving.
Yeah. I kind of want him to fall on neutral a little bit.
Well, he's gonna fall on Largo.
Don't have him fall on me. I will spend an action die to have him fall, but fall on Uhtred instead.
Don't spend action die.
Can I do that? I'd like to do that actually. I will absolutely.
All right, so
Is that
it's
reminding me?
blowing through the kobold's chest. You like clip him in the shoulder, and just like his arm rips out of socket and drops to the ground. And as he bleeds out for that momentary second, he recoils from the pain and drops and falls on.
Yes.
A bloody kobold.
Just a kobold.
Happy to hand this off. Happy to hand this back to you.
Okay. So with that, we go to the top of the initiative with Yanni.
Could I move to and attack the one kind of standing in the corner of that rubble behind the group?
Sure.
Yeah, that guy.
Sure.
I
don't know. You think you can jump that high?
do I need to roll it?
No. If you rolled natural 1, you'd still jump that high.
That's fun to hear. That does something for my ego. I'm going to attack this guy with a quivering palm.
Okay.
And that is a 39 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. Let me check that save.
Who's that little fucker?
That is Monty.
Oh, okay. Right. There's other people in that.
You came home with friends.
Yeah.
Uh,
Friends is a strong word.
Bam.
Fortitude, DC 25.
Sorry, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. 27.
All right.
Sorry, man. Rolled an 18.
It happens.
How many
Damage.
black shirts? Nick, 0.
6 cups. And reduced down to like 2 little bottles.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool.
So that one does 29 points of damage.
Yeah, that kills it.
Oh, okay.
You run up and they look menacing. They're like 5.5, 6 feet tall. They're much bigger than kobolds that you've seen in the past. But they still appear to be kobolds. All right, so that's it. Unless you want to throw some darts, I guess.
You know, I'm gonna take her easy with the darts. I haven't had good luck with those in the past.
Okay. All right, Lucia and Moggy. Try to back up into a corner and get as small and hidey as they can manage. They do not like being teleported into an ambush. Largo.
Quick and fly, 30 feet up. And can I use your string of doom to measure some distance? Bam! Chains of fire, illusory chains of fire.
Okay.
So that is going to be a a 31 will save followed by a 31 reflex save for half. Let me know if you want to roll. It's 18d6. If it takes them out, I understand.
Okay.
Okay. Failed the will save, after 20 on the reflex save.
Okay, so it would be half of 18d6. Do you have the thing? Or we can have the internet do it.
You want me to have the internet do it?
Yeah, 18d6. I was really hoping they would fail that fucking reflex save. So then it's just like Largo just flies up and just.
So the reflex halves it?
74.
Chains of fire affects everyone within 30 feet of the primary target. Just like chain.
all of the enemies, right?
Yes.
They can't, even if they make their saves.
Did you kill them all?
Yeah.
All of them?
That's 74 points of damage to everyone. Is it chain lightning but fire?
Okay.
No,
Right, but it doesn't jump to the other side of the building to the kobolds on the other side.
It does not. No.
So you didn't kill all of them.
Okay.
All of them.
No, but just like I just like the imagery. Just come up and.
You could just fucking like do two of them.
The penetration, I know. I'm sorry, is that Largo?
Hmm?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Was this your first time seeing the 3D printed minis?
It is.
Nice.
All of them in action.
Yeah.
In action, yes.
Right, yeah.
Directly behind Largo on the pinnacle of that broken wall, pulls a stick out of the cord wrapped around his waist, and he breaks it.
Okay.
And Largo, give me a spellcraft check.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask. 57.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
20.
Okay, yeah.
So you have seen this effect. You know exactly what this is. This is
He's
activating. He's activating a magic item that's got like an alarm spell stored in it.
Okay.
And with your arcane vision, you can see like this pulse of arcane energy shoot up and arc into the air, heading towards its intended target.
Okay.
And the kobold says, "Master knows you're here." And he like lunges out, just like leaps off of the thing and tries to grab you.
If I yell with a free action, he just lit a signal, prepare for combat.
I think we gotta move.
So
Also move!
so that is a
I'm just saying, this isn't combat. Did you see what I just did to the my partners?
so that is a 19 combat maneuver check.
19 combat maneuver check. I mean, I'm 30 feet up, not fully represented by that dice carrier.
Right. If you're 30 feet up,
Yeah.
up from the ground.
Yes.
He's standing on the top of the second story remainder of
And
the wall.
he's 6 feet tall.
Okay.
So I mean,
And
like
that's
maybe he's
accurate.
grabbing at your feet.
Yeah, but you say he's up there. Okay, so he has to
He's
make a
pretty high.
diagonal jump. All right. So 19. I mean that. No, CMD's 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
Fishing for no
runs
reason.
out and tries to grab at your feet. Yeah, it's not great. Runs out, tries to grab at your feet, and you just kind of like tuck your knees up to your chest. And he falls on Neutral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that present a
Actually, Uhtred he's got a rage power now that allows him anyone that enters his threatened space, he can take an attack on.
Cool.
This
Oh, yeah.
he raged when he saw Saruk.
Fucker. Oh, so he's raging. Say 45.
Tower. That will hit.
Yeah, I was something like that. All right, I will roll for
What is the bonus damage on that?
37.
He kills him.
Okay, cool.
If he rolled negative on his dice, he would kill him.
This poor fucking bastard.
Just falling right off.
So, like, he's just like, he's staring across the street at Saruk, and then he hears, Kobold. Do you speak Draconic?
I don't speak Draconic.
Okay, so then Mirok, you heard him say that, but Largo, you saw him break the stick, and you understand what that must have been about. And Uhtred just kind of like hears,
Mm-hmm.
and then just chops him in half, and the two parts fall on either side of him.
Look how happy and wholesome Jake looks right now. Just enjoying it.
I love the violence.
I love the violence.
And the last kobold is going to cast magic missile at Largo.
Okay.
And Largo, you take 6 points of damage.
Oh, man.
And he tries to run away.
That's a smart as you
I
can
think
get.
Saruk, I don't think he's going to make it.
All right, now it's Saruk's initiative.
Took you guys long enough.
That is the only living kobold, the one that's running away.
Let me just take care of this last one for you.
It's going to be like that.
I just set up a whole. I
It's
set up
always
a
been
whole.
like that.
Yeah, set it up for you right there.
Largo's gonna roll. Have you established a friend?
That's our jurisdiction. I want your local guys off the beat.
Okay, that's a 47,
Yeah, so that will hit.
a 30, a 36, 39, and then a 26.
All of those will hit.
Oh. I didn't prepare it perfectly because I brought all my D6 for damage. Anyway. 15. Did that include the dedicated adversary bonus? I can't recall.
No, I don't think it does.
Okay, well, then it's okay. They hit anyway. So the first one is 17. This last one is 32, 34, and
So you killed him on the first arrow.
okay, that's great.
I'm sorry. Are you deadly aiming these?
I am not.
No.
I
Okay.
am
So
not.
then you kill him on the second arrow,
Okay.
and the other 3 are just like hitting him as he falls.
Okay, yeah. You're welcome.
The opposite of lightning is acid, right? Yeah.
It's not like fire and cold where there's an opposite.
Totally. But for the purpose of my resistance.
Can you tell me how aware I am of their immediate preceding adventures?
What do you mean?
Do I have any idea what they were up to within the last month?
Give me an intelligence check. You don't. Well, you have knowledge local, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, give me a knowledge local check.
Okay, cool. E15.
15 total.
Yes, that was a natural one, I guess I could say is a better way to describe it.
Oh, okay. So natural ones are -10.
That's right, so a 4.
4. You've been really focused on Samara and the kid at home,
Yeah.
and just kind of like doing your
That's true.
parental duties.
That's true.
And every time someone brings up, oh, the roses are red, you're just like,
I
no,
can't.
not.
I can't right now.
No, you off in the guard with like people going, you were in the roses are red, oh man, and initially it was cool, and then there was like, well, why did you leave? Like, did they kick you out? And it started getting kind of irritating, and now you're just kind of in that point where I don't care. Like, I avoid Houndsons if I can. I'm just doing my thing, and I don't, having your history hitched to that wagon is a little bit of a sore spot. So you have no clue what they've been doing. I will say it's almost impossible to not know that the Duskbringer comet has landed, and that's supposed to be the end of the world. And the roses are red are on the case, and everyone's pretty confident. And you're like, those fucking retards.
Yeah.
Well, it's like everybody else is just like, oh yeah, no, they saved the Duchess. Oh, they did this, they did that. You've seen how that happens and how you guys basically just fail your way into surviving.
Yeah.
So you're not as confident as the public at large.
But you did just see your old friend Largo twirl
Yeah.
30 feet up in the air, remain there, and kill 5 kobolds with fire
And
in 6 seconds.
that is quite beyond. Quite beyond.
And now he rides in a Bjorn.
And now he rides in a baby Bjorn.
Now he rides in a fanny pack.
Yeah. He made a fanny pack for me to fit.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so with that, it does not appear that there are any more living threats. It is still pouring rain. You can hear, thunder on a fairly regular basis. From time to time, when lightning flashes, you can see plumes of smoke rising from the city in different directions. But otherwise, it is a dark and stormy night.
We should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we should get out of here. Largo agrees. We should also reunite with our compatriot, but we should get the fuck out of here. Bort suggests Ericans.
Richard suggests
Right.
nonsense.
Yeah, right.
As this comes up, I'll say Bort is probably, well, actually, let's go ahead and throw the NPCs in here a little bit. Lusa says, this rubble's making groaning noises.
I go over to the rubble.
Is it for
Inspect it. Is it a person under rubble or is it a person who appears to be rubble?
You go over there, and as you approach the rubble, which is a smattering of stone and wood, and there's some cloth and stuff from a bedroom that used to be upstairs that has caved in, you can sense a life force, in the rubble. Maybe like a foot from the edge of it where you're standing, but buried in there.
Okay. I call Uhtred and ask him to help me move rubble.
Okay. Uhtred comes over and just takes his axe and swings at the first 3 feet of rubble, just smashes it out of the way.
Okay. My eyes get real big.
Whoa!
Yeah. So
and at that you're like you can see like Bird's arm, like like his hands moving. He's trying to pull himself out.
Billy, no! Me and you should pull him out.
So Uhtred pulls him out, and you're there.
Cool. Yeah. Me and you should pull him out. And then I'll I do a heal check on him. Like a 45.
He's pretty heavily wounded, but obviously still conscious.
Mhm.
Probably down to like single digit hit points out of however many he has.
I use my heal skill to heal him up. 17 on the die.
Okay, so that's like 160 something.
Yeah.
That's fine. And walking around through the floor, you can sense two life forces in the basement.
Mhm.
They seem to be moving around, and like the floor here is solid. It hasn't caved in, so you assume it's probably Brick and Cheska.
And that they're okay.
Oh, are they okay?
Well, that they're I can't even say that about Cheska. They're alive. Mirok seeing them moving, he's like, they're probably fine.
Brick and your daughter. What? Brick and your daughter.
Yeah, one of my haphazard creations. And I look at Brick and I'm like, and I look at Bort's sisters. I'm like Bort. I'm like, can you get them out of here, Brick or Berg? Get them somewhere safe. Berg.
We also need to explain to Lisa and Maggie.
Well, Berg looks at you and he says, "Are Brick and Cheska okay?"
Yeah, I can sense them downstairs. They seem totally fine.
Then maybe we should go downstairs.
Like they're thinking Berg, and then I make my way to where I think the stairwell is.
Okay. Just kind of about here.
I'm assuming just covered in rubble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that section of the stairwell has collapsed. I mean, the floor is made out of stone.
That's what I was gonna say. I kind of just how many stone chippings do you take just to count?
One to open it up, one to close it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I do that. And then just
you open a hole in the floor and you see Brick and Cheska down there, and
and just a clock man from the future.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Like the guy from
Look, man.
lower
Okay,
section
yeah,
of
he's
the
just
basement that's like under the kitchen somewhere.
We have a clock man who's waiting for the future to come so he can return to his normal existence.
Wow.
Locked in our basement.
a lot by choice.
He says he needs no sustenance.
Yeah.
Future them fucked with the timeline, so it that's the whole thing.
Well,
You missed a lot.
A lot's happened.
it's been a while.
And most
It's
of
been a
it,
while.
most of it is
Like-
unfortunate bullshit.
So yeah, Brick looks up and Cheska's just like kind of standing there, maybe sneering a little bit at the rain falling on her face,
Mhm.
And Brick looks up at you guys and kind of reads through them and says, "Dangerous up there, right? We should stay down here."
Mirok says, "Oh fuck yeah, big time.
All right, let me know if you need anything.
You're the man, Brick." And I point at the. I was like, "All right, ladies,
Can you have your mustache wrapped in a beard?
you guys are gonna like Brick and Cheska."
The Lusa and Magra hesitate a little bit, and then I assume Largo quickly convinces them that this is a good idea.
Yeah. These people are the people you want to be with. Don't worry, Brick will show you things you've never seen before.
With a low roll,
Get to it.
with a low roll of a 43 diplomacy check,
Yeah.
they climb into the basement and decide they will wait it out at your direction.
Nice stone chip again. Close it.
Largo, just gonna keep on going on the last spellcraft check.
Okay.
two things that you notice as like these things are transpiring. One, there is some sort of a magic essence that is fading away from the kobolds, and they are beginning to shrink back to normal kobold size.
Okay.
You see that this is like a pervasive aura or effect
In
that's
large
kind
person
of
greater.
everywhere that you can see.
Is it in large person greater? Or in large person mass?
It's it's a transmutation effect.
Okay.
It appears to be both strangely both draconic and divine in origin.
Okay. Okay. So this is some shit going down.
Some shit's going on.
Okay.
And then while that is concerning, that whatever this effect is affecting everything, apparently, you cascade of another magic aura kind of just drop on the horizon, and basically, from what you assume, may be encompassing the entire city.
Okay.
And this is very disconcerting to you because you recognize it is a dimensional lock.
Nothing in or out.
No teleportation, dimension door, nothing like that is going to work.
Even within the space, right? So if I wanted to dimension door 500 feet that way, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't.
So it's like an anti-magic field.
You can't open a portal, and you can't. No one's going to be able to port in, and no one's going to be able to port out, and no one's going to be able to teleport or transport anywhere within the space either.
Gotcha.
You sending?
Yeah, that's not a teleport.
All right.
No moving matter. Energy is fine.
So that just happened. So it's like the dragon is like, oh shit, the roses are here. I don't want anyone else to be able to show up.
I don't think it's that oh shit.
Yeah,
It did happen.
yeah, that's the part.
It did happen fairly quickly after that one kobold sent a message.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Oh, okay. It's less of a, oh, they're here already, damn it, and more of a, okay, now they're here. Gotcha.
Hey, Dan, has Yanni made the lone archer on the roof of the adjoining or neighboring building?
Yeah.
Okay, could I go over there?
Yeah. So yeah, so you see a human dude that just punched a kobold to death, and he literally runs through the rubble, across the street, up the wall, and is standing next to you in about 8 seconds.
So that's fast.
Yeah.
Fairly tense moment. I've got an arrow loaded and down. Hello. Do you know Uhtred? Or excuse me, are you friends with Uhtred?
Friends is a hard word.
Okay.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Yanni.
Hi. Sarut. You can call me Sarut.
Pleasure.
Why are you on the fucking roof?
Even given the circumstances, can you tell us what has been happening?
I can tell. I don't know you. No offense. I'd love to I'd like to give this information to the roses that I'm familiar with, unless that means Uhtred is, still really mad about that gold thing.
No, not just you.
I yell across the street, Uhtred, are you still really mad about that gold thing?
Yes!
Okay. Well, I have information, so do you want that, or do you want me to stay across the street?
I will kill you later!
Okay, fine.
Later works.
Later works for me.
It's non-definite.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's if I could get down and do that with our group.
Okay.
We do, so I think Mirok and Largo are in agreement that we need to move a little bit,
Okay.
probably.
We should not fucking stay here. Let's go The house next door?
Now that we're all together, Bort says, dudes, we gotta see if Erica's okay, man. And fucking books it to Erica's. Assuming that we're all gonna follow. That's what Bort does.
I don't think I've ever seen Bort run.
Yeah, this is the first time we ever see him run. It's terrifying.
Did Ross share that with you, or?
No, this is just me.
Okay.
This is just me thinking that he's thinking of Erica.
All right. So I guess it's a walk and talk or a jog and talk kind of thing?
Maybe a jog and talk. Yeah.
Trust talk.
Bort's just like, guys, we gotta check if Erica's okay.
Hurry up, guys. Like Yanni speed walking past Bort, like stopping to let him catch up.
And pretending to be out of breath. Wow, yeah, we really need to go see.
Okay. So yeah, while you're walking,
That's
Wow.
actually,
Is there just I'd love to take a route that I'm not.
I did put a
okay,
map
where's-
out there of the. Give you a.
Okay, Erica. Okay, 9.
so Jake can see, or I can just take a picture and send it.
We're at, okay, cool.
Oh, for Jake to see. Yeah.
So yeah, Erica's is going to be like, we're here, and Bort is saying we should go here. Mirek initially thinks it's a dumb idea, but he's thinking, well, like, I think we should go to the castle, which the dragon probably would assume we'd go to like critical places and not a weed place. Also, Erica has a fuck ton of dragon material.
Yes.
I would second the castle endeavor, but
Just so as we're so we're going to Erica's or the castle.
Bort is going that way, and Mirek at first was reluctant, but now is like, no, that makes sense. I don't think the dragon would ever fucking look for us there. We're gonna get there, Yanni.
Can I take them along a route that goes by Hounson's without it being too exposed?
That would be pretty. That would be a sizable detour, I think.
Okay.
I mean, well, maybe.
Can I do a knowledge local and maybe do some like okay. Perfect.
Oh yeah, Martin's potions. We haven't visited that guy.
So 31 with the knowledge. Wait. That's not the right one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, 31 for knowledge local, just to get us by Hallison's and on over to.
A couple of things. You do know that there are sort of wandering bands of
Okay.
kobolds
Yeah.
out and about, and maybe moving through the streets directly
Yeah.
is dicey. You did a lot of alleyways and rooftops.
Sewer. Yeah. Okay.
So
Alleyways,
sewers,
rooftops,
yeah. So you're fairly familiar with the city, being the captain of the guard. That you've your ways around. So I mean, if you want to direct them a certain way, you can do that. You want to bring them by Hounson's on the way to Erica's?
Yeah, I have some bad news for y'all. Some pretty bad news. It's scattered kind of around our beautiful city of Petros. Excuse me, you're shoving food in my mouth talking. This bag, this bag of sustenance I have on my belt. Excuse me, it's been waiting on that roof for a really long time for you to show up.
Just want to finish my sandwich.
So I've been waiting for you for a really long time. Shit has kind of hit the fan. I want to take you by someplace because it's too hard for me to talk about. Okay.
I mean, yeah, let's defer to Sabruk. He's been on the ground for this.
Largo convinces Bort to no. Okay, we'll hit Erica's.
We'll go there, but you need to see something.
Okay.
So take him by.
Give me a stealth check as you're trying to avoid dragging them through, the kobold patrols and stuff like that.
Be 26.
26?
Yeah.
As I said, it's a stormy night. It is raining. The thunder is and lightning are fairly consistent. So it is not easy to spot anything, including yourselves.
Yeah.
In this circumstance. And yeah, the 26 is good enough that you're able to make it to Houndsom's without catching anybody's eye.
So this is what I wanted you to see. It seems like somebody's got it out for.
Yeah, Houndsom's
Absolutely
is
fucked.
burnt. It's standing, but it is burnt out. It looks like the interior was set on fire.
Like set on fire, like fire, not like dragon lightning fire.
Do you want to do a inspection?
Yes. I
Okay.
think we should. I think, well, here's the thing, right? What Largo's thinking, and I'll kind of explain this as we're like looking around, is okay, cool. So there's two major possibilities in Largo's mind. Number one, the dragon came up and was like, these dudes are really powerful. I'm going to try to take them out. I'm going to try to destroy everything they own. Number two is that there was an inside operation working for the dragon in like the nobility or royals or whatever the case may be, in merchant class, that was tasked by the dragon to do certain things. Given that dragons take human form, either of those is equally possible. So it's either like, oh, the dragon's just a bad dude and burned down our shit, or it's like there's a cult of dragon going on right now. That's what Largo wants to figure out. Because if it was just like burned, that's
Give me
not
a
really
knowledge
dragons.
arcana check.
We are looking at a 40.
Going into the building, which is now drenched after, you're not sure if like the rain put it out or what happened, if it burnt itself out, but it is sort of obvious from just walking through the front door. You can see the sort of branching figure of an electrical fire going from the doorway into the building and spider webbing out in a very massive electrical power.
Like a
Hit
draconic
this
brain.
thing.
So in dragon form, I guess is what I'm trying to gather. Is either there's a contingent or the
It was
dragon.
either the dragon or the cult.
You have not seen an electrical sear, burn of this magnitude. Like it gouged 6 inches into the floor and just wraps and climbs the walls. It's beautiful in its own way,
Okay.
but seeing the destruction that it has wrought, it looks like it hit the heavy spirits behind the bar, and that exploded.
Which was just tears. Do I sense any life forms in the building?
Thank you for taking us here.
It's hard.
No, but looking around, it does look like there are some corpses. They are horribly burnt and not necessarily recognized.
Okay.
This isn't it. We have to tread really carefully now that you're finally here.
Okay. I guess, can you walk us through, as Largo puts on his little like double rimmed detective cap?
A deer stalker.
Yeah. He like, can you walk us through the sequence of events? Like, you were just on your post when, like, what does this look like? When did it happen? Is there any subterfuge? Because that's Largo's going through his mind. He's like, dragons take humanoid forms. Who is this dragon? Because we thought this dragon was kind of living in dragon form underneath the city in a kind of stasis. And I want to figure out, like, was the dragon among us?
Probably.
Okay.
Let's
So-
go where we need to go.
For the sake of clarity, by the time you wrapped up everything with Lusa and Magrat in Belden, it was midnight. So when you teleported back to the Cordesia estate, it's the dead of night.
Okay.
For Saruk, you were asleep. You came home, played with the baby, talked to Samara, had dinner, talked about your day. Everything was standard. You went to bed around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Baby keeps you up most of the night, so you try to get to bed early, knowing you're not going to get a full night's rest. And
That's the sacrifice Mike, the player, is making.
and about an hour and a half ago, you were woken up by the sound of thunder.
Okay.
And it's just like, that was one of those like, oh, it's a storm. Okay. And then you heard, ah! And you're like, oh, well, shit, that's not normal.
Yeah.
And then you spent like 10 minutes putting on your armor, because that's how long that takes.
Yes.
As Samara was like kind of like helping you a little bit, going to the window, then shit's on fire. Looks like it's coming from the barracks, and you're trying to get everything going as quick as possible. You got all your shit on.
Quicker, you said, talked about this.
And you sent them into the bunker underneath the house.
Yeah.
And you headed towards the barracks. And when you got within line of sight of the barracks, you could see that there were all these lizard men standing around the barracks, shooting magic and lightning and who knows what else. And looks like the guard were kind of defending the walls.
Yeah.
But you weren't sure how long they were going to hold out, or it was a hard battle to read, especially with the weather the way it was. And so you skirted around and tried to figure out what your best options were. You went by Tellura's, and that had been sacked, and there were kobolds crawling all over the place. You went to Hounson's because sometimes Brick is there, and so some of the more powerful people in town like to go there and hang out. And that was torched. And eventually you found yourself at the Cordessi estate, seeing that burnt to ash. And in the meanwhile, every once in a while, thunder or lightning flashes, and you saw the form of a dragon flying through the sky. You passed by the castle and saw what there was to see there, and it's shit's fucked, yo.
Yeah. So we're on the way to this location over here to check on Erica.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you said there's another place that we need to.
There's destruction that we need to talk about. But obviously I'd like to not be exposed. If we could get someplace safe,
Yeah.
and then we can have this talk. I've spent a lot of time on this situation in Penrose.
Where do you feel like it's safe?
The barracks are definitely an option.
The barracks are under siege.
The barracks are on
They're
fire
surrounded
and
by
under siege.
kobolds.
But still an option because Larry.
What about? Well, I guess Hounson's is like fully torched. So Bort's bathroom is probably torched too.
You didn't check?
Bort, I assume, would go check his bathroom.
I think honestly,
There's some fire damage, but it's not. But it's a back room. It's like, storage closet.
I think Erica's as good as safe as
By
any, but not to understand that anything is going to be safe for long.
Okay.
Kind of thinking about what I've been seeing flying over top of our city, Penrose. You might be familiar with the name, the Crackling and Squall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Do you have a piece of jade?
Nor do we talked about this. Your jade pipe addiction.
Mainly, I just come to save your asses and go from there.
I just think about anti-divination magic spells.
I think you've already pulled the jade out of your bag. Tim.
Jade.
Okay.
You did that.
Yeah, totally.
She carries trinkets.
So let's head to Erica's, and I can create a false vision so that no one can tell that we are there.
All right. So you head towards Erica's, and as you turn the curve of the street to where you can see the storefront, you see that there is rubble strewn across the street in front of where Erica's Emporium stands. And you guys show up, and there is a destroyed building.
Bort rushes in. I think, is that fair to say? Maybe I'm playing Bort too emotionally, but like this is his friend. And
I imagine it's like he comes around, he sees the collapsed building, he's like, Erica, no.
It's just like,
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's genuine, but very subdued compared to most other people.
I'll go in with them and see if I can sense any life. And maybe there's Jade here, dude. She has stuff.
so we have a sack of gems that we can pull from. That's what
Right,
you
but
already did that.
you I told you
Oh.
that everything that you pull from that you get to do once. And
Okay.
I think you pulled from it when
Already.
you were in the Underdark
Yeah.
to protect yourself from scrying at that point with the Jade. So like you did that.
Okay. So we'll see if there's any jade in here.
So everyone give me perception checks. You're kind of looking around.
Mine.
I'm sure he's got the hookup. There's plenty of Jade probably over in.
Yeah, if we could fucking get there.
Also 15 on a 15. 15 or 15. Alright.
Actually, to simplify things, what do you guys think? Should Otis stay back and like protect the people at the Cordeski estate, or is he with you guys?
I think Uhtred would send him for a Siffy into Svelma in Penrose, or
No, they're internal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he would stay with us at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got?
Bort got a 17, which is very unlike Bort. I rolled a 1. Largo got a 12.
Uhtred has a 37. New York has a 17.
34.
Yeah.
42.
Oh, it's getting chopped. 42. Hey man, I'm sorry if the connection is not great.
It's okay. Any Pathfinder is better than no Pathfinder, I would argue.
That came through clear.
Yeah.
The important stuff.
Okay, so you said 42?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are all looking around. I will say that Suruk, you do find like a box, and it's got some precious stones in it. I think some of this might be jade.
Yeah.
Not really your
No,
wheelhouse.
Really not.
But you can take that to Largo. And how much jade do you need?
I think it's like 500 gold pieces worth of jade. Let me double check.
I don't think Erica's got
Uhtred
Yeah,
sees
yeah,
Suruk
50
grab it.
grand worth of jade.
Yeah, I
lying
know.
around.
I think it is kind of something like that. Though.
Like this stuff.
Uhtred
Is
sees
this
that and
going-
says, stealing again!
I'm literally handing it to Largo.
Like 250 gold pieces, but still probably not. That needs to be crushed. Which Largo, just be like, okay.
Roll a percentile for me.
Here, have that 93.
93. Yeah, there's looks like around 275 gold pieces worth of jade in
Yeah,
here.
you got it in front of his ass, and I'm like, smash this for me.
he takes it in his hand and he stares at Stroke.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I see.
so I cast False Vision. It lasts for 1 hour per level, and it is a 40-foot radius emanation, so kind of on the center of the main area.
So it's just, like,
Is it stationary?
Oh, it's just on. Is it on me? Emanation from me. Yes, emanation from really anything. So I do it on my staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are at the Cordessi estate ruins, embattled with kobolds. That's the false vision.
hold on. Maybe not that, because the dragon could just confirm that with its
Fair.
agents.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
disgusting.
maybe it's just us just running and just, oh, our favorite place! And like running to the next, our other favorite place!
Yeah, just running, maybe, just hopelessly running around.
Just distraught.
Yeah, okay.
Yanni, you searching around, kind of squeeze your way through some of the rubble towards the back of the building, and you can faintly hear the sound of like sobbing coming from underneath the rubble.
I start digging through the rubble, seeing what I can find.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Right. I will use a round of brutal assault if I need to help
Okay.
us out. Wow. Rolled a 4. So with that is an 11. Could I use an action die?
If you like.
Is that a D10?
Believe you guys
D12.
are at a D12 now.
Ooh, 12.
So you're still at a D10.
That is a strength check of 17.
17.
93.
Okay. So yeah, with a little bit of effort and some growling, you manage to pull some of the debris away. This gets Uhtred and Bord's attention. They come to join you, and after maybe 30, 40 seconds of work, you can now all three of you can clearly hear this sound of crying has given way to help. Somebody out, help! And as you pull this stuff away, you see a safe, like a iron safe that's maybe 3 feet by 2.5 feet.
He's gonna have to pick.
And you can definitely and there's like a little tapping, ting, ting, help, help.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a disabled
Bort?
device.
Is it Bort?
He says, "Yeah, Erica, it's me, man."
No, I think he'd be like, who's in there?
Yeah, that's fair. Is that who is in there? And then disable device. I mean, I get a plus 37. I rolled a 7. So
42.
yeah,
44.
44.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Erica does not have an epic level. She has a DC 25. The board's like,
Come on out.
he knows the combo.
Very charming.
And inside you see a disheveled Erica with streaks of soot, obvious red puffy around the eyes, and she is clutching several books to her chest.
Okay, so Bort reaches his hand into the safe and he goes, "Hey, good call hiding in the safe, man."
That's pretty smart.
That's you got a good noggin on you. You should come venturing with me and the boys.
Smash.
She grabs Bort's arm, and as he pulls her out, she just climbs and just
Oh, he's still my heart.
she's like,
What's that whole thing?
I was so scared of it. They came in, they started tagging I couldn't know it, so I hid in the safe and I grabbed the books because they were kobolds and I knew it had to do the dragon. And like, just kind of crying herself out at this point. It's very cathartic, exasperated. Merc.
Bort
Stop.
just kind of peels her off of him and goes, yeah, okay. All right. Just kind of sets her down. He goes, all right, yeah. Hey, heard about it, yeah.
Heard about it. Puts her on the couch that none of us saw was there, but it's there now.
And then, like, as he kind of pushes her off, she's like, yeah, no, you're right. This is not the time to lose ourselves. We have to focus and do something about these dragons and the kobolds.
Yeah, positive.
I'm sorry. I need to pull myself together.
And he goes, yeah, you need him?
I think it's all gone. I think it's wet and it's under stuff. I don't know.
He goes, bummer, man. And then pulls a joint from behind his ear and goes, take a hit of this.
That's gotta be fucking so wet too.
Yeah, for sure. Outside.
For sure.
I don't know. Bort's hair is very greasy. It's covering the ear. Doesn't he wear a hood? He does wear a hood. Yeah. I think he'd be fine.
And if Largo sees this go on and the joint is wet, Largo goes up and like prestidigitates all the water out of it. And goes, hey,
Now that's a skill.
She kind of looks at she puts it in her mouth and licks her finger and a little flame pops out of her thumb and you're like, oh shit, she knows magic. Okay.
Yeah.
Bort's just like, hell yeah, dude. Light that shit up.
Takes a couple of puffs, visibly calms down,
Yep.
passes it to Bort.
Bort's just, and you see the ember just travel all the way down. Just all the way down.
You know it only goes like down halfway and he passes it to Yanni.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know
that's
he can't help but try to
Yeah.
pull Yanni into
So,
it.
but it's an impressive, like, you just see the fucking ember just grow and grow and grow and just. Where the hell?
I don't even think about it anymore. Just take it, start smoking immediately. I'm just like, hi, I'm Yanni to Erica, even though I've met her before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna find a safe place, man. So if there's something you want to tell us, this is probably as good as anyway.
First of all, Largo, say.
I'd like everyone, including the party members who are in here, to roll a d20 for me.
Including.
Oh,
Oh, man!
you fucking blew
A
it.
1 and a 4.
20s.
6 and 18.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to use the tower.
I
The only rules of
It's pretty. You're in a prime power spot.
It is right there. I brought my Morby Haunted box over here.
Oh, I should recognize the line.
Yeah, dude. I took your advice.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They actually just switched off of them.
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't
Is there
done
some-
a scam where you just said
Oh, the
back
scam
every
is
6 months.
So yeah, once you get 2 pairs, you just keep rotating.
hey Largo, could you I feel like this is tower worthy for Yanni. Would you mind hitting me with a tower roll?
Oh, give him the tower, dog.
That is a 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's special.
So who rolled the lowest?
Largo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Largo?
Got a 1.
You got a 1? Okay.
Was that Largo's roll or Bort's roll?
Largo's.
Cool.
You're dead. Make a reflex.
Using the D20, freshly off the D20, a little bit of a risk, but I think it's a little hot. Okay. Yeah. 14.
So you're standing, your guys are all standing in like the wreckage. It's raining, you know, Yanni and Eric are trying to, you know, keep this joint alive. And suddenly the area lights up in a brilliant flash and Largo, you're hit by lightning.
Okay.
For 68 points of damage.
Oh.
Just standing
Yeah.
The rest of you all like
acid.
I just look, Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I guess Yanni's the one with the most like out. Well, no, Uhtred's hair just like, and then
Yeah.
Largo.
I don't.
Oh God.
I puke, and a little bit of it is blood.
I stand
Only a
there,
little bit.
and after 1 minute has passed, I go, and you're fine.
I'm back up to 100.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think you're back up to down by 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 150.
He only heals you by 10.
Yeah. 30. It would be 36 seconds later. You're fine.
Speaking of,
Can we see?
Cool.
have you added anyone?
No, not yet. That would probably be the reminder. I walk over to Srook, and I stick out my hand. And it's good to have you back.
Yeah.
And then you feel a warmth spread over your body, and you're now connected to Nerox metered mending. So
Wow.
anytime you take more than 10 points of damage, on my round you heal for 10.
Okay.
So it's just like a permanent thing.
Wow. My goodness.
Yeah, and Nerox is stoked to have you back because it was a nice thing when he had ranged allies.
Yeah.
But he's been rolling with a bunch of close combat dickheads.
I will also say, Largo,
I
that
missed
was
that.
not natural. Like that was a spell.
Okay. And I'm looking up, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Can I get a perception check?
Just give me a spellcraft check. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's better than a perception all day. 33.
So can you give me a Arcana too?
Yeah. 35.
So you're fairly certain that this storm is not a natural storm. It is an effect of the blue dragon, and there's a good chance that it's not like a directly targeted, but he's willing the storm to assault his enemies.
Yeah, and it's not a divination effect. It's just he knows where we are. Okay.
It's magic.
Yep.
He knows the roses are in town. He wants them dead. So he's trying to, he's willing his storm.
This guy's so fucking evil. Even the white dragon realized that it's better fighting alongside the roses
Temporarily.
than trying to fucking battle a Tarrasque on its own.
I use my signature heal skill, Dance, and Nerox back to full. And then after that Largo strike, I'm going to cast Cure Protection or Protection from Energy Communal on everyone present. Okay, I'll do the math, but 7. Okay, so 180 minutes divided by 7. Let's see. That's a real one. So for the next 25 3/4 minutes, we are protected from
150 points of
electric.
I think it caps.
I should probably use the other one, the lower one,
Resist.
because it's resist. You just double check the duration on that one.
It was 30, right? That's the spell.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it might be better. Let me check the durations. It's the same duration. It's just energy.
It's a hard decision.
I mean, why don't I do both?
Yeah.
I mean, it's more powerful when you got both.
Yeah.
So it's a maximum of 120.
That's what I'm
Let me double check, see if it. Yeah. 120. 12 points per level, caps out at 120.
Having both would be an insanely big buff for us.
At this point, yeah.
Having both basically turns it into having almost like 240 points of.
Does that work doing out of combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the duration you
What
said.
level spells are you using?
Resist energy communal is pretty low. It's all 3.
You said it's 23 minutes.
And protection from energy communal would probably be 4, right?
Yeah, it's also not very high. And I don't use a ton from that spell level. Yeah, it's also 4th level, if that's 4th level. So that the only other spells I would use from there would be like Blessing of Further, Restoration, and other ones I commonly use.
Yeah, your call.
It's not bad. I'll do both.
So everyone If you're hit by lightning, you subtract 30 points from it, and then whatever's left, you subtract from the 120 point bank that you have from the protection.
That's huge.
Okay. I was gonna cast it in cold, but I was like, oh, they're gone. That thing did more damage.
You know, I mean, do you feel comfortable like, okay, we don't find the dragon for another 30
I
minutes?
can keep rolling with that. I can keep level 3 and 4. I feel comfortable using that one.
Is that protection and reduction?
Yeah.
Resistance.
So it's resist 30, and then, yeah, protection 20. Just
120.
120. Yeah.
So something that Erica will share. She opens one of the dragon books and she points out a section in the chapter on blue dragons and says, they're not susceptible to anything. They're not weak like fire dragons weak to cold, cold dragons weak to fire. But their breath weapon is conductive. You can counter it with water spells.
Okay.
If you put water in the way, it'll just follow the path of least resistance.
That's good to know.
What about earth spells? And there's like, what about a wall of stone? Wouldn't that ground it? Or is it just water?
Well, it'll probably, it won't damage the water, but it'll blast through. It'll damage the stone, unless you have some way of making a wall of iron.
Wall of iron would conduct it away. Yeah.
But it's probably a lot easier to just like
Water spells.
create some sort of water.
There's a powerful water bard.
I think there's something about there was a theory that if you could focus a water spell inside the open mouth of the dragon as it was, that might cause some sort of a feedback, acid reflux. I don't know.
Okay.
Love that.
Interesting. That would be pretty fucking cool.
We're not really water guys.
Largo's an anything guy.
I'm an anything guy, as long as I cool it.
Well, even then, with your
It's still 100%
it's still
real.
100% real. But
Yeah. If they believe my illusion version of evocation
Yeah.
spells that are an energy based, it's 180% real at the high end and 140% real at the lower end of the spells.
Yeah.
And then if they don't believe it, it's just still 100% real. Or at the high end, it's 140% real. So my shadow versions of spells are more powerful.
Dave, does a dimensional
Not
lock keep the dragon here as
Please.
well, or since it cast it, can it, bypass its own spell?
Thing is, if the dragon's in control of it, you can probably turn it off and on if you wanted, or he's in control of it. So
You just stop it and go.
the thing is, a dimensional lock that encompasses an entire city is some intense, powerful shit that you're not familiar with.
Okay. While we're here, I will also do my daily spells. That should be good all day for buffs. So there's Tears to Wine and Hero's Feast. So Tears to Wine, you're going to get a +10 on any knowledge or wisdom based checks or skill checks. And then Hero's Feast, you'll just get a little bit extra hit points and some bonuses.
+10 knowledge.
Oh wait, completely the wrong die. Is there anything missing for the daily one? Yeah, so for Heroes Feast, you are going to get hit points, which I'll roll in a second, and then you're going to get a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and will saves, and a 4 morale bonus on saving throws against poison and fear, which fear will be helpful against the dragon.
Yeah.
So yeah, makes a giant table of food and big vats. He makes Berlin ice. He makes big vats of Berlin ice.
Nice.
Because it's a little bit sharp, like electricity. And then for extra hit points, everyone is going to get 14 additional hit points.
For what?
Hero Speed?
Takes an hour to eat.
Oh, god damn it. I always forget that detail.
Cast a snowball into its mouth.
Alright.
Can you cast that
Forget Hero
area
Speed.
already?
Aqueous
We don't have
snowball. Would just be fun.
Aqueous is really good.
Just plug its mouth with a snowball.
But you can move the Aqueous totem. And also it's my favorite.
Okay.
Mudlark.
Yeah.
I did that all the time.
Yes.
But it is conjuration. There's not a lot of water spells when you're talking about evocation. There's a couple things, but
Oh. Interesting.
Well, good thing that you have Shadow Conjuration too.
oh yeah, I have shadow everything.
I have a shadow.
I have shadow everything. This is a Largo day.
This is my cat. Shadow.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Largo's mommy is a god.
She is a god.
Heard about that.
Essence,
I
baby.
heard about that.
God of my dreams.
Okay, what are you saying about my mom?
She's my hero. Enrique Iglesias style.
So, you guys are discussing a little bit about, Erica's trying to share what she knows about the Blue Dragon. You're casting some buffs, coordinating, getting yourselves ready. As you're doing all of that, for a brief second, the rain stops, and then it continues. And you look up and you just see the shadow of something flying overhead.
Damn.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
12?
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's much more
I will be first to the never mind.
Okay.
Now.
Above a 20.
No.
I got a 20 on the nose.
20 on the nose. Okay. Above 15.
Alright, well, nope.
Above a 10.
13 more short. Bort got a 13 as well with a dexterity of +8.
Okay.
Mirok has was in a 12,
Okay.
and then Uhtred and Otis are a 13.
13. Largo?
7.
Solid. Okay. So, Yanni, you notice this the shadow of a winged beast flying overhead. You.
That's a great question. Does it? Can I get like a, I don't know, perception or sense motive, or like, do I feel like it's going to circle back or keep going?
Sure, give me a perception check.
That is a 36. Oh, sorry. Plus 10. Cheers to wine. 46.
All right. So a couple things. The wingspan on this thing looks like it's about 15, 20 feet. Another thing that's sticks out to you is there are no front legs. It looks like it just has wings
Sorry, how high in the air is this beastie?
70, 80 feet.
Right. I don't think I currently have airwalk. I'm just gonna hunker down, I guess, and just wait. Delay my turn for it to get, within range.
Okay. All right. So it does bank around. Sorry, I don't have a blue dragon.
No, it's our old friend.
And it pauses for a second, beats its wings, and a ball of electrical energy shoots out of its mouth at Utrecht. So he needs to make a reflex save.
Oh, come on. Is he still raging? I would have had to
no.
drop it for that amount of time. Yeah. Not great. It's 18.
Okay. So he takes 24 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so it doesn't bypass the 30.
Right. And it bounces around to
Oh, good.
the rest of you
Does nothing.
and does nothing.
Yes. Merrick is just very satisfied as this electric ball bounces among all of his friends.
And then the kobold on its back looses a couple of arrows.
Mm-hmm.
At
Sure. Makes sense. Quid pro quo. Word.
neither one of those hit. Well, they bounce off of Soroka's armor, which Mirak, you kind of notice is really fucking nice.
Really? Okay.
You're pretty sure it's made out of mithril, but it's got like this green.
I snap one of those rocks and I go, Wristfield, call it off.
It's got like a green patina to it and a like a rose thorn sort of motif with like little thorn spikes.
He didn't have that when we left him. Huh. It's like somebody used the money. Oops.
And it's got a large rose symbol of Pentarose on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking badass.
He's the captain of the guard.
I live here.
What a downy.
Okay. Erica casts shield.
Back to save Erica.
And is behind some rubble as best she can.
So she wasn't hit by the energy ball?
What?
She was not hit by the energy ball?
Oh,
She should have taken damage if she was in that space.
well, she's dead. She's unconscious.
Okay, that's fine. We can work with it.
She's totally dead.
Anyone not saying it, she was there. She definitely would have got it.
Okay.
Just looking around.
Yanni, are you interested in jumping in at any point, or are you still thinking that that's not?
I am. If I think, if I need to roll like a intelligence check or something, if I think I can make it up there, I'm gonna go for it.
So
I mean, if you hold until Mirok, I'll get you up there.
Okay.
So if Mirok makes that known, I'll just hold until after Mirok's turn.
You can cast Airwalk on multiple people at once, or is it?
Bort can
Yeah,
fly.
The board can fly. I think it's really just Yanni and like Otis that benefit from it.
You.
No, but yeah.
So Bort starts to fly and in mid-flight vanishes.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to get up there and attack the rider.
Okay.
Does sound like a weird thing.
He's a fucking nightmare. He's technically Christ in one religion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's not. He's not Christ. What would he be? Like, what's a comparable thing?
I don't know.
Like a pope?
Ah, like a prophet.
Okay, so he's Muhammad.
So I'm just duvaining, right? I don't get two
Not like
attacks.
the prophet.
no, he's yeah.
Maybe like David.
Okay.
He's gay.
He's dead. One attack or
Dave's
two?
not here, man.
Two swords. Is it one attack or two? Two. Okay. Both at plus 25. Okay, one threatens a critical. I am going to use my action die for Bort.
You're going to use all your action dice for board.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the other one is a 29.
Okay, both of those split.
Okay, so let's do the crit first. And I sneak attack.
Do you want to roll
Yeah,
to see if you
should
confirm
roll.
the crit?
Oh, yeah, we always forget that we can fucking do that. Yeah. So it's 16 on the dice. So it definitely confirms it. We always forget.
You can use it either way.
Sorry.
What does it need to be confirmed?
You should need to be able to hit it again. It's your attack roll.
I mean, the 16 like threatens a crit, doesn't it?
It's a 16. I got an 18 on the die, but yes. Do you have the? Because I sneak attacked too, because I'm vanished. Is it a kobold?
Yeah.
Do we want to roll? Because both attacks, one of them is a crit, sneak damage. Totally willing to roll these dice, but it's probably like a minimum of like 70.
Oh, these are
Okay.
stronger.
Okay, cool.
They're not all the same stat block.
It's just Bort rolls a fuck ton of die. It's been a while since I haven't played him dual wielding yet. So it's 2d6 plus 24 for the crit. So it's 3d6 plus 36 plus 2d6. Plus 17 plus 36.
It's 52.
52. Yeah, okay.
No, 53. Yeah.
Okay, so 53 for the crit. He gets 11d6 for the sneak attack.
You want me to computer roll it?
No.
Rerolls once too, right?
Rerolling ones. All right, reroll a 1. Okay.
Bort be stabbing.
38.
Dude, I say that every
plus
day.
90 is the first attack.
Still up.
Okay, still up. So the second attack is 3d6 plus 12.
Second attack is dead.
Okay.
I'm still down the bitch. Well, here comes my next one. I did.
Yeah, you thought you could get the best of both.
Oh, you got two of them.
Yeah, oh no. Oh no, you did get the best of course. Yeah, Crook's down now.
All right. That's Bort.
Okay. Sorry.
I'd like to do a. Can I do a cold shot to the wing, the left wing of this creature?
Okay.
Is that like? Would you say that's a -2, -5?
I'd say -4. You're trying to hit something that, like, if you poke one hole through
Yeah.
the wing meat, it's not going to do anything. But if you hit it like in the joint,
Okay, yeah.
then it will. So I'll say
Okay.
it's a +4.
So so 42 -4.
38 will hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So the wing. Hello. There ain't, right? 19.
19 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. It kind of it lists a bit. You definitely hurt it, but that's not enough damage to like disable that
Yeah.
wing.
Check it. I have more than one.
Attack.
That's right. I'll do the same. Same here. 37, 33 this time.
That will still hit.
Okay, so
Spell shot, right?
12 plus 24.
Okay. So that you see, you cut a tendon somewhere in the wing, and it starts to like spiral down to the ground. It's not it doesn't just drop out of the sky.
Yeah.
It's a controlled descent, but it can't stay.
Okay, cool. A third.
Okay.
There's 3, right? I'll just do the third. Same thing. Okay, wait. I think a called shot is 1 per full action.
I'm letting you do what I don't like you do.
Wait. 46, 42. And that'll hit the wing. 19.
By the end of your round, it has lost half of its height. And Bort's just kind of hanging out in the sky, watching the dragon fall, or the drake fall out of the sky.
He has the rings of the god of Delic, which gives him the power of flight and also immortality and other things.
Yeah. Also immortality.
So Bort killed all of us when he was a werebear, and we took that lesson and we said, let's make him a god. And then we did.
Makes sense.
Because you already have one demigod in the group, so why not more? Yeah. All right, so that's it. Cirque. And at this point,
He killed me and you.
Yep.
you'll
That
stand
was a bad time.
a bunch of kobolds come running up the street.
Every time I see the secret, it's just like a thriller stuck in my head.
And they're all carrying two-handed swords.
It's 5-handers.
Hey, Dan, would you say that the Drake is now pounceable by Yanni standards?
Sure. Yeah.
In the
You don't even
effort
fucking
of-
need a rock. You can just jump.
Yeah, I was about to say, in the effort of saving Mirok a spell, I could go ahead and go.
Okay. I mean, Mirok's next.
I think Uhtred's ahead of me in the initiative.
No, I thought you were.
I mean, I'm gonna. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna.
Uhtred was like 7 and you were 12.
Yeah, that's right. I'm still gonna hold. I'm not gonna go.
Okay. So, Yanni, do you want to go or do you want to wait?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go into brutal assault. I will activate my haste shoes and spend some stunning fists to pounce on this Drake and just fucking go to town on it.
Give me a jump check because this is a significant jump.
You bet. That's a natural 20.
So you just leap onto a section of wall and then wire foo your way through the air, landing, literally planting both feet on the creature's head and then just swinging down with your fists.
This
Go
is
for
fucking
it.
glorious. That was okay. So I had a plus 71 and I rolled a nat 20. So is that 101? Is that what I just rolled for this acrobatics check?
Yeah. 101.
Highest roll ever, man. You did.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
this looks like Yanni walked through like airwalk.
Yeah.
It just looked like that. And Mirok, you're saying, I didn't cast that on you.
You're I'm just looking at your hand.
But he's like, it looks so casual. Like he's not even putting effort into it. He's just walking through the air, landing on this thing's head, and going to town.
101.
Yanni thought you cast it and it's just, just doing it. Just believing in himself.
That's the power all along, Johnny.
All right. Rolled pretty bad on these attack rolls. The lowest is a 35 to hit. For the first
35 will hit.
Okay. We've got 3 hits. Next couple. 31 and then a natural 1.
I don't think you're going to get to that swing, so.
Okay. You want me to just roll some damage?
What's the what do you roll for damage? What's your before you?
Each hit is 4d8 plus 24, and then I've got the d6 of acid.
Okay.
We're low.
Yeah, no, these the first 2 hits, you just hear like the skull cracking under the force of your fists, and that third hit, the one working wing just like completely jacks out as you punch a chunk of its skull into its brain and cause it to seize, and it just drops out of the sky.
It's just dead.
Oh, very dead.
If Ucha had chopped its head off, would it have done
You don't know.
it? Yeah. Ucha just watches you ruin a perfectly good head. He's on a mission to collect heads. It makes his weapon more powerful right now.
Sick.
He also is wearing a
I
skull.
love how like everything you guys do, you're like, oh yeah, because Quart's a demigod and he's a
Lord.
Yeah, well, because Yanni can just basically fly through the air by walking on it, and the Futrid's armor or weapons get stronger when he chops people's heads off. So it's just a thing.
He's also wearing a head on his body.
Oh, wow.
It's a body head. It is a mithril sculpt of a dragon skull that he's wearing as an epaulette.
Oh, so it's not like actual.
It's not an
So
actual.
I thought it was like a gilded skull. Okay.
Utrid.
Well, that changes my plans. Uhtred, can you like walk over here and then do a come and get me? Can you do like a 5 and 7 and like try to draw those kobolds into him?
If you want.
Yeah, I think that's the best move for him right now because then he can just whirlwind when they come to him. But yeah, I think he's gonna, I guess, take like a 5-foot step out the door like a badass and just do a come and get me. And he's gonna hold his action for kobolds to swarm, and then he's gonna whirlwind. That makes sense?
Okay. Sure.
Cool.
And he's holding his action, Mirok.
Mirok sees the.
Otis.
Oh, Otis. Otis runs to Erica's aid and lays on hands.
Lays on the tongue.
Yes.
66.
Okay, cool. There's these, Trevor.
Yeah, there are 6 of them.
She heals
Sorry, I'm just-
for 28 points.
Okay. So she's back to full.
Cool. Mirix surveys the kobolds inbound. Do any of them have ranged weapons?
Does not look like one.
Okie dokie.
Aside from the one that Bort killed on the dragon that was carrying a bow. The other ones all appear to be basically naked except for their greatswords.
I think I'm going to cast Blade Barrier and try and hit these guys that are in sort of a range. So let's see if I can get them. I think I can get at least get 4, but I'm not sure we can get 5.
Do these kobolds look like the other kobolds?
Similar, but not identical.
We'll get these ones centered here. I think, yeah, so I'll do 15 feet. And that will hit these ones. I'm like pretty sure it won't hit that one. I'm free to check my string math. Right, if it's centered like about there, then it should hit those 4.
You said 15 feet?
I believe so, yeah. Interesting. What are you doing?
I'm doing something else, right?
I'm gonna kill them all.
Yeah, that's fine. I had a whole different plan, but then like that wyvern dying like changed both Uhtred and then my plans.
Okay. So those 3 are going to make reflex saves, I guess.
Yep, that'll half the damage.
You're welcome, Aaron.
I mean,
Oh my god. 2 natural ones.
Damn.
And an 18.
Okay.
So one of them makes a save.
Cool. And fuck. I'm gonna roll 15d6. So guys, yeah, I'm assuming it does a natural one. Like, did they like fall into it? Like, what happens?
They don't jump out of the way as it manifests.
11. Reroll any of them ones. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. 30, 40, 52, 58 points of damage to those 2.
Okay.
And the one who makes a save, 24 or
29?
20.
Half
Yeah.
58.
29. Yeah.
Okay. So they're all still standing. Okay. I'll say that this one got out of the brunt of it. All the copper ones took. Oh no, this one also jumped out. Okay, Largo.
Largo's gonna step to there.
Oh, they moved, huh?
A little bit.
Oh, they move?
Yeah, I'm still good.
So on that dude,
Give me a perception check.
okay. Five.
Okay.
Oh, tears to 1. 15.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, centered on that dude, hitting all of them. Chains of fire, DC 31 will, and then reflex.
Okay. You begin to cast a spell,
Uh-oh.
and you are struck with an arrow as a
God damn it, I asked about that.
archer that was invisible appears over here.
God damn it.
So I need to make a concentration check.
Yeah. Let me give you damage on that.
Technically, all pain is electricity of neurons firing, so you feel nothing. That's your protection energy. Electric.
But isn't there a neurotransmitter there at the end?
I would do. I don't know.
No, you're the saltatory connection.
2 points of damage, and the concentration check is injured while casting 10 plus the damage dealt plus the spell level. So 32 plus what's the spell level?
The spell level is 8.
So 40.
40. So I need to roll an 8 or higher. That is an 18.
Okay.
So yeah, DC 31 Wisdom followed by a DC 31 Reflex, and then it's 18 D6.
18 d6 of what?
Fire damage.
All right. So does that hit all of them except for this one? All of them except for this one?
No, it's all of them. Every single one. So it's
Is everything in what radius?
So it's up to 20 enemies, and none of them may be more than 30 feet away from the original, and that's the original, and that is 30 feet.
The original or any of the other ones?
The original.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and it's actually more because they failed the reflex save, so it's actually 18d6, but it's 180% of that.
What?
Forgot that last time. 18 times 8 equals, okay, so 32.
Is that rounding down?
Yes, it is. It's 32.4, so 32 d6. I don't want to roll that.
I understand. 114 points.
114 points of damage on all of them.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not, but I kind of am. Damn, some of them still are survived. Okay, that's pretty fucking badass.
Shit.
Yeah, they're pretty badass little dudes. I'm glad I used, now in my mind, it's like, okay, I'm glad I used that spell slot.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Then 32 d6.
Okay, so now,
We need to.
Erica gets up and casts shield. Bort.
Okay, Bort is going to fly down. And, how many vanishes does he get a day?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, is it more than like 3?
It might be 3.
He's going to vanish again because that dragon's going to be able to fucking see invisibility. So it's not going to be worthwhile for the dragon. And there's a ranged guy here. So he's going to vanish again and come up behind this dude. And he's going to attack twice, both plus 25. Threatens a critical. That's a 19 on die. So you got a critical and then a 36.
Okay, so cast. Yeah, that's Spanish. So yeah,
That looks like a really
once per day for every 2 rogue levels. So 9.
Okay, yeah, so he vanished again. So one was the critical. Let's roll that first. The other one's the 36. 36 hit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that means critical would definitely hit. So we've got. Jesus fucking Christ. We have. Okay, so.
What's the action going on over here?
What do you mean?
What is it? What are you doing?
He disappeared, got behind the guy, and stabbed him a bunch. Actually,
Vanished.
there might be. Where's my rope? There it is. Just wanted to make sure.
It's within 60. Yeah. Okay. So this will be 46 plus 24. Okay, not bad. 15 minus 24 is 40. 39.
Okay.
Yep. And then, so that's 39. Remember that, please. And then sneak attack. Holy fuck. Rerolling ones. Okay. That is 24, 30, 24, 30. Yeah, thank you. And then 36. And then followed by 42, and then 47. So 39 plus 47 is 86. Okay. So 86 points of damage with the first one. I would assume that dude's still up. Let's talk about attack number 2. So that's going to be a 2d6. Okay.
So it's the same as the other one. Oh no, he survived it. Oh, but he's going to die.
Yeah, he survived it. You're like, he's good. No.
Yeah, you killed Blord.
Blord? Not Blord.
Bored.
Blord was
Hardly
a successful
knew
realtor in the underworld.
All right. So that's it for board. Saruk.
This is an open.
Yeah.
Open.
Oh, hey, buddy, I'm behind you. That's it.
This is Uhtred.
Yeah.
And this is
Largo.
Largo. I'd like to go up behind Uhtred and say, "You got this, buddy. Take out the guy on the right." And
There is a 20-foot tall wall of whirling blades here, so you actually can't see that.
okay, cool. Yeah. All right, Uhtred. I think you got this.
So like hold an action if any are still alive at the end of the round.
Yeah, I like that.
Just like ice them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it at his head.
All right, so you're holding Yanni.
So I guess I heard Saruk say, Uhtred, you got this. So I'm just gonna drop down into like crisscross applesauce and be like, all right, Uhtred, finish up.
Okay.
Huge assholes.
Looks like, thank you for saving me, son.
Okay. So the this one
Whirling blades.
Things have gotten crazy since you left.
runs off this way and is just like giving this sort of screeching roar, which you imagine is intended to alert others.
Get out of my way.
That one
You need to see it from that.
is going to it's going to decide whether he's going to attack the taunting barbarian or the monk that just decided, oh, it's fine, I'm going to sit down in the middle of the fight.
Because that will overcome come and get me. It's like, this guy's literally fucking sitting down.
Come and get me is not a taunt.
Yeah? What
It
is it?
doesn't. If somebody tries to hit him, he gets to
Right.
attack.
So it's not like a.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't taunt. It just gives him bonus attacks if something tries to attack him.
Yeah. Which is.
So I'm gonna say if it's low, it's going for Uhtred. If it's high, it's going for Yanni. So that's a 15. So it's gonna go for Yanni
Go get him.
because Yanni's just sitting there. So you're gonna be considered prone for this attack. Seriously, I question whether or not he will be able to hit you anyway. 25, probably not gonna do it. What's your armor class right now?
So it's a 42. I'm not sure how much I'll lose being prone.
I think it's 4.
I'm pulling it up. A prone attacker has
4.
yeah.
It's +4 versus range, but a -4 versus melee.
Yep.
So he pulls this sword and just like comes down on you for all he's worth, and you just kind of like
Just
slams into the pavement next to you.
I wasn't trying to make me look like a dick here. I was just trying to give Uhtred a hard time. Now I'm giving the thing a hard time too. I feel bad.
And it just like roars in your face. That's like, and the spittle that hits your face like kind of like crackles and sizzles with static electricity. It's uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't damage point hurt. Do you want to jump back in on this?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, can I just like trip him? Like combat maneuver, try to trip him,
Sure.
get him on my level.
You're gonna take a penalty for attack from prone, but sure.
Yep, that's fair. 38 before the penalty. I guess it's a 30.
That will hit.
No, we're both prone.
They're beefy. They're still kobolds. You're still
I don't know what to-
level character.
I don't know what to do now. I shouldn't have put myself in this situation. Can I just
Fucking
like,
choke
try
him
to-
out your leg.
yeah? Can
Choke
I
him
just
out.
like, can I just try to like get him in like a grapple from here?
Sure. Sure.
All right.
With your legs.
Actually, he's just
Grab
sitting
check. I rolled very poorly. 33.
33. Well, that's close, but it does succeed.
All right. We're grappled.
You still think the blue dragon is the Duchess, right?
It popped back in my head during the session. I'm like, what it is again?
I feel like, is that my turn, Dan, or do I have any additional actions there?
Dragon once.
I just,
So you did damage with the first kick, right?
I guess it was a trip. I don't
You
know
went
if,
to a grapple.
yeah.
Okay, so give me damage for the first kick.
This is brutal. We're doing this one.
Okay.
Just like, oh, you think you're cool?
43 points of damage from the kick.
Okay.
You better just separate its neck into two.
And you got like a headlock in your legs or something.
Yeah, just
You're both on the
however.
ground? Just spooning comfortably.
Nice.
In a nice.
Does this thing speak common? Do I get that sense?
No, you don't get that sense.
Okay.
No, dude, the blue dragon is here.
Okay, Mirok.
We just need to kill him.
I can. So I was thinking about this. I can see this one through this gap. It's within my sight range.
You're shorter than
I would
this.
think that it's.
I can see my fucking
Yeah,
head.
it's pretty on level, but I'm not sure. if
Right,
Communication.
But you are 4 foot. What? 4'6".
Oh, so the
And
mini.
Saruk is 6
Right.
foot something.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Can I
You're
take
shorter than
a,
that.
can I take a
in
5
that
foot
level.
step up onto the rubble?
Uh,
I'm just gonna try and take this guy out because he's calling for help.
okay.
Richard's gonna have to fucking go like all around to get him.
I'll say you're gonna need to give me like an athletics check to climb up the rubble.
I think it's gonna be the first athletics check I ever did. Let's do it.
Which is just a strength check for you, I guess. You don't have any points.
No, I don't have any points of strength.
Natural
Natural one.
Hey! Let's go.
You love it, like with your stone cutting dwarven sense. You just like you have that moment with the geometry and the thing. You're like, that one's stable, and you just stride your way up this pile of rubble, footfall by footfall, till you're standing on top.
Saying out loud, the Jeep 4x4 Wrangler off-terrain vehicle. I
2022.
I see this one running and starting to screech. I point at it and I cast Bone Shatter on it. I just want to fucking just crumple it.
Is this your first bone shatter?
No, I've done Bone Shatter before.
Okay.
When I first got it, I was bone shattering everything. And if you
I remember you asking a lot about bone shattering, but I don't remember you doing a lot of bone shattering.
I think I did it a couple times, and then you like threw a squid at us, and then something else that really wasn't appropriate.
If this doesn't
So he's a
It's
40.
got a beak. Not really.
Yeah, I was like, it's kindness. But yeah, this is a 42 save.
Okay.
If you casting Bone Shatter doesn't work, I'll cast Explode Head.
Right.
And thus began the really.
Okay. That is a 23.
A 23, and it's a level 5 spell plus my level, so it's also a 23.
Level 5 spell plus 10 plus your charisma bonus.
Let me fucking mix these two up. You should put that like a mural on your wall. I have mine written down.
I'm gonna add an action to add 3 to this.
Okay.
That makes it a 23.
Well, 23 succeeds.
I'm always confused about it. Like, is it because there's times where like I feel like I'm at the number of something hitting me and it hits me. Am I misremembering this?
Right, but the thing is, the reaction is trying to meet the number, or the act. Like you cast a spell and the save is static. Rolling, you're trying to meet that number. So like your armor class is static, and the person rolling the attack is trying to meet that number. What are you doing? Stop.
Get me out of here.
So when you cast a spell and the save DC is a static number, the person rolling the save is trying to meet that number.
Okay.
You're gonna be a problem for me. I'm gonna be a problem for you.
So my charisma now is a 24. So I have that my modifier would be a 5. Is that correct?
No, 7.
Okay, then I don't need to do this. It succeeds. It's a 24. It's,
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad I wasted.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure a 23 is not gonna succeed, but yeah.
Cool. So it succeeds. He takes 15d6 points of damage.
That cat singing songs.
I can cast you a bone shatter, bone shatter, bone shatter.
It's one of my favorite games.
Dude, so good.
There was a skiing slope, the local hill that was called Moon Shadow.
Let's go there. Let's make a field trip. Get on a plane. Let's
Bone
go there
shatter.
and bring a can of spray paint and just cross it out and write Bone Shatter.
Oh,
And we'll get it. And no one else will share it. Beautiful.
54 points of damage. And then in addition to his 54 points of damage, he is now exhausted for 1 minute from the pain and exertion of his transformation. Yeah, that's it.
Does it kill him?
No, it doesn't kill him.
So like
exhausted.
he's
Before you cast Explode Head.
he's running, and you cast Bone Shatter, and you could just barely over the sound of the pouring rain hear, and his, and then he's limping as he runs away, as opposed to running.
He can still move when he's exhausted?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought exhausted
he
was.
can't move fast.
Okay. Well, I
Don't worry, you don't explode his head. Exhausted is.
yeah, I'm holding it.
You move at half speed. You cannot run or charge. You take a -6 penalty to strength and dexterity. After 1 hour of rest, you become fatigued.
It's my only necromancy spell.
So
And
he's
your description tells me exactly why it is. 'Cause that's horrifying.
All right, so that's it for Mirok. Uhtred.
What's his flying speed?
60?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I guess I'm one short. 40, 45, 50.
No, that's a blade barrier.
Yeah, so I can't cut that corner. Yeah, he goes over here to Yanni. You can't get to that guy. Goes over to Yanni and he says, you guys make it no fun. Line them up. And then he just makes an attack on this prone grapple thing. Do we need to roll?
Are you gonna try to chop his head off?
Yeah. He's gonna,
Oh yeah.
he knows it's not going to
Okay.
matter, but he's going to do it.
All right, so make a cold shot.
Cold shot on his film. Sorry, red is okay. Definitely.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, is that raging or not raging?
Just regular. 40.
Regular.
And it's a cold shot, so it'd be -4.
It's a -8, but that still hits.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna roll for damage, I guess. Does he add anything since he's prone?
No, it's but for the called shot, he rolls his damage dice twice.
Ooh.
Oh, and his axe is Dragon Bane now.
Okay.
So that's another 2d6 and another 2 points of damage.
On one, just one time. That doesn't double as well.
That does not double.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 8.
So 8d6.
A lot of 10. Okay. And 23 on the d6 plus 31. 57?
57?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, roll. I mean, it's really fucking low for Uhtred.
Yeah.
That means he cuts through a ton of meat in this thing's neck, but he does not sever the spine or the trachea. He's dropped it to 0 hit points exactly.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Interesting.
Actually,
the plus
no,
4
this
dragon.
is one of the
bit-
Ragers. No, he's still got a bunch of hit points left. The archers have 100 hit points. These guys have more.
Mhm.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
86 plus.
That was exactly 100 hit points. That was kind of surprising.
I can't make any more attacks as I move.
Right.
Yep. That's my turn.
Saruk goes,
Saruk is still waiting.
Yeah, you
You can jump
Fucking-
in now.
oh yeah. Can I also scoff? Is that appropriate?
Very
Can I scoff?
You can
While-
scoff as a swift action.
Yeah, okay. Scoff has a swift action and try to land one in this one at Uhtred's feet.
Okay. Poor Yanni's like got this thing in a headlock, and Uhtred just like shaves the fabric of Yanni's trousers, trying to chop its head off. And then here comes Saruk with an arrow.
Yeah, 40,
That will hit.
48 will hit.
Well, it is prone, so it gets a +4 to its armor class against ranged attacks.
Well, sorry, 16 points of damage.
Careful, you might be pushing it.
Yeah, there was. I was like, wow, this cat's really chill about this.
No, he's angry. Airplane ears is a phrase I learned. Yes. So 16 for that one.
Cover me over here.
Sorry,
16
16
of damage.
All right, still hanging on.
Does a held action constitute just like a swift action or?
No, you delayed your turn, so
Okay.
you can keep going.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll just keep going. I missed.
You're a ranged character, right?
49 hit. 49 will hit. Plus 24.
24 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
By a thread. Okay, great. All right, final one. Plus 30, 36.
That'll hit.
Perfect. 10, 28.
28. Okay, that drops him.
Largo. Quick and fly. Or okay, here's the question, right? So I had cast fly.
Mm-hmm.
How long would you say it's been? It's an 18-minute duration. Would you say it's been more than 18 minutes since we initiated combat with the kobolds at the Cordessi estate? Your call.
You moved. You went to
Right.
you went to Hounson's, and you looped back around and went.
Oh
to,
yeah, we did.
So it's a 7th level spell slot, which know where you search for Erica in the rubble. Yeah, it's been like probably 30, 45 minutes.
So I'm gonna fly up to the point where I can see that dude who's trying to run away, and I'm gonna cast Explode Head. So this is a complicated spell.
Okay.
I love the description of it. So just to clarify, this spell works only on a creature that has a head and would die from the loss of the head.
Okay.
Does that
So far, so good.
Okay. So it needs to be a D. So let's start with the will save of 31.
Okay.
Okay. Does it have 20 hit points or fewer?
No.
Okay. All right. So its head doesn't just automatically fucking explode. But now it can make a Fortitude save, DC 31.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Okay. So it's gonna take half of the following. Can you roll 18d6 and just do half? I don't know why it's ruling.
Yeah, 18's a lot.
15, that's fine. 18, that's short.
Yeah, you guys might want to get like an app on your.
You're in the
61, so that's 30 points.
Doesn't fucking kill it, does it?
No, doesn't kill it. I did like 60.
61 would have killed it though.
You did 54.
57.
But it's already been damaged by the chain of.
No, that was Utrecht.
Fire.
Utrecht 57. Yep.
Yeah, it was already damaged by the chain of fire. So I was hoping it was down to like 19 hit points, and it just went. Yeah.
It was not good.
I did chain of fire on the dudes.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it did. It damaged everybody except for the archer. Because it's the original target, and anything up to 20 creatures.
Yeah, that's what I was
within
coming back
30
to
foot
that.
radius
I
of
just
the
said that.
original target.
Okay, how much damage was that? Do you remember?
The chain of fire was it was 32d6. That's when you did the huge roll. It's 32d6. It was like 80 something.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's hanging on there.
Yeah, totally. That's fine. I just wanted to fucking pop its head like a grape. That
Oh,
D20
God. Yeah.
killed me.
So now it's just like.
Yeah, it just has immense pressure in its head.
Erica cast Mage Armor.
So we should just leave, right? We should just
That was
leave
an
that one
8-4
guy.
spell slot just fucking wasted. You cast.
I know.
Silly spell. I had to cast.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of fun here now, which we shouldn't be.
Yeah,
but we are.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and retcon that because I completely forgot, and we'll say it had less than 20 hit points.
Oh, did it just like a fucking grape? Sweet. just Largo just goes.
He's like,
And anything, the funny part is if he was with his buddies and they were all together, anything within a 10-foot radius has to make a reflex save or be hit by shards and take damage.
From their friends.
Yeah. It's a very evil thing to do.
This guy's exactly at 0, so he's still conscious.
no,
No, that was
he's dead.
I shot him with a bunch of
Finish him
arrows.
off. Okay.
Because he was standing at Utra's feet.
No, you guys summarily executed everybody who was here.
So, yeah, with too much, we expended too much energy. Merrick looks around from the rubble, so he's standing on top. He's like, we should leave. And we should go somewhere that we don't normally go.
Fair.
Let's go. Saruk, what bar do you go to?
I have a newborn. I don't go to bars, man.
Just exasperated.
Uhtred walks over to you and he goes, hey, what bar do you go to? He's like, I have a thought. I could. So
I think there's a bar that all the town guard go to called the Iron Pike.
let's go to the.
Or I think. Let me double check.
I think we need to go somewhere that's not attached to us.
Totally.
Get our
I
shit.
think that's where you guys went to celebrate Uhtred dying.
Oh, the dirge, like the like Irish dirge we had. Yeah, because we didn't know the Houndsons yet.
What was that fucking saga, dude? Fucking 4 years.
117 sessions.
Yes.
Yeah, the dirge.
I tell people that I'm like, yeah, every Tuesday for about 3.5 years. Like, what?
Yeah.
We've only really ever missed about 10 sessions.
The Iron Pike is where you went and held a drinking session for the loss of Uhtred.
It's poetic. We should return there. In this situation, we should go to the Iron Pike.
Okay, hang
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
hang on. Before we do anything, let's just let Uhtred get in here.
Yeah.
I hurried.
I hurried. Oh no! Were you hasted?
I hurried. Oh my God, Mike!
Hey, man.
What's up?
Good to see you.
I have
Just
such a
taking care
vendetta
of-
against your character when you left.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been threatening him
Yeah.
the entire time.
We'll back and forth.
Okay.
Ever since he showed, like, you guys arrived at the Cordesi estate. I had everybody roll perception checks. Aaron rolled a natural 20 for Uhtred. So everyone else is like, oh shit, there's kobolds everywhere. And Uhtred's like, that motherfucker is on the roof across the street. He owes me money.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Oh, this is awesome.
So yeah,
Sorry.
and
I'm
running
so sorry,
around-
guys. but
Sorry?
I said I'm so sorry, but I am here for the last little bit if I may be a part of it.
Yeah, just so you're aware, like Penteros is overrun by kobolds. There's dragon and dragon-like creatures, kind of flying around, and you guys fought a bunch of kobolds. You fought a drake. It is storming, lightning. Parts of the city are on fire. The Cordesi estate's destroyed. You guys went to see Houndson's. Houndson's been burned out. It looks like the dragon landed in front of Houndson's and just breathed lightning straight through the front door.
Oh shit!
And
Is anyone
it-
checked?
There
Oh, wow.
were some dead bodies. You guys then left to go check on Erica. Erica's building was also collapsed, and she was hiding in her safe in the back room. So you rescued her, and then you got attacked by some more kobolds, and now you've slaughtered all of them, and you're deciding what to do next. I'd like everyone to roll a d20.
Oh Christ. Okay.
It's lightning.
Someone, it's not that no one's gonna get it, someone's gonna get it.
17.
17. Okay. Anyone roll under a 10?
Jake, what'd you get?
All right, so let's.
I haven't rolled. Trevor, would you throw one down the pipe for me?
Put it down the chute.
17.
Ah, that's right.
I think Bort's the lowest right now.
Yeah, Bort's 11.
Sir, can you roll a d20 for me?
This is
Well,
Saruk's. Oh, this is
damn.
wild.
All right, it's Bort.
All right. So Bort needs to make a reflex save because he's so horrible.
Well, I rolled a 6 on the die, so it'd be 25.
You didn't tower it.
I didn't tower it.
I need to get on.
Okay, so he fails.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, how much damage does he take?
Well, he's got improved evasion, so he still only takes half.
Still only takes half, yeah.
But that is
870.
Oh, it looks like Uhtred killed something.
No, he didn't.
Saruk did.
Yeah,
Saruk stole your kill.
I did literally set him up for you, but couldn't do it.
So
Here we go again, Sarut.
44.
Okay, that's not bad. Should I
It
even?
was 88, but it was half the 44.
So it bypasses. Well, no. So yeah, no. Don't write it down because.
No, it's.
But do write down the damage she takes to his total pool.
When did you cast the resist energy protection from energy?
After you left the Cordacea state, so it should be 25 and 3/4 minutes. So it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. So
I mean, do we want to say I would have re-upped it?
do you want to say you would have re-upped it?
Yeah, I mean that's what I said earlier. Like,
Okay.
I'm okay to keep putting.
So
spell
then he
slots on
takes
that.
14 points off of his protection from energy protection. So it's down to 106.
106.
Yeah, so I don't do anything to him. I'll mark those spell slots out.
You want to like do a? Can you like post-it note yourself to remind Bort to? He's down to 106.
Yep.
Okay. So, flash of light lands right on Bort's head. He just dodges a little bit out, but it catches him in the leg. Most of the electricity seems to dissipate into the cobblestone, but he still comes away singed and shuddering. What are you guys going to do next?
Mega rage.
Let's go with the iron pike.
So we're gonna go to the Iron Pike, Uhtred, which is where we had your funeral procession. Like when we thought you were sucked in the portal of hell, we all mourned you at this bar. So we're gonna go there. Everywhere we go that like we normally go seems to be destroyed. So we need to go somewhere different, come up with a plan, and then we can go.
So you
What?
guys,
If I may,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Uhtred.
no, if I may ask, Mirok, I understand that everywhere we go seems to be destroyed. However, should we not be calling out that was destroyed?
What do you mean? Like
The dragon.
calling? Oh, it's like calling.
If everywhere we go, and I haven't been playing, so please bear with me if I sound stupid, but should we not start calling out said destroyer?
I think.
Great Uhtred question.
Yeah, I think it's. I get where that's coming from. I think we need to like make a plan because so far we've moved around the city. We've been ambushed twice. So I think the dragon might, they have goons that are looking for us. We're trapped in the city, and we need a safe place where we can plan, or we're not just going to be ambushed by a random passing group of kobolds.
Question: are you going to include Erica in the protection spell?
I didn't last time. I don't think I would again this time, especially because we're leaving. I think I would.
I mean, you didn't have the option to last time, but she's here this time.
Are we? Yeah, we taking?
Might as well.
I think if we take her with us, she's just going to end up killed.
At this point,
I think maybe we send Otis or that's with her.
She can't get into where everyone else is. Bring this like And I will include her on this round, so that will drop the duration. I'll do the math. But yeah. But yeah, Glenn, that's where we're thinking is like, we should get somewhere safe to like get a plan together, because everywhere we're going, we start like trying to sort stuff out, and then, you know, shit hits the fan. But what do you guys think? I'm gonna try to.
The barracks. The barracks where I'm coming from are under siege. They are.
The Iron Pike is like a block from the barracks.
Okay. Yeah.
From there, so that's safe.
Which that I appreciate being close to my home base for sure.
Erica says, should you maybe try to consolidate any allies, any power you have in the city?
Yeah, go to the fucking castle.
Well, I think like relieving the siege of the barracks, and then you have like guards that can start to like handle Jerome. Sure.
And then I think next stop castle though, because we need Gideon. We need you know the big guns.
With all due respect.
Castle to get our greatest ally.
Mark McFly.
Oh yeah. Weave us, Mark.
No, well, he's not in the castle, man.
That's what I'm saying. We don't go to the castle.
Yeah, I don't know if castle's the best idea.
No, you raise it.
And then Uhtred just chimes in, if he could. Uhtred chimes in to Erica, and with all due respect, Saruk knows the best plan of action. Gold digger.
That's on point. Okay, so do we want to do this? Do we want to like go in and save Saruk's boys?
I think that is a very honorable and noble thing to do.
And we've been.
But why do we care about them?
I exploded ahead.
Because they're help. They'll help us.
No, but
save
true.
people.
But
oh, okay, rich kid, because they're the help. All right.
I'm gonna beat everyone to death here and go do it myself.
I don't think they're any relevance to us unless he has a reason to save them.
That's not very nice.
There's definitely no. I hear what you're saying. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. There's personal reasons to want to secure the barracks. As long.
Okay, then I would.
Imagine Saruk looking at Largo and Mirak and saying, it's a target-rich environment.
Yeah.
Seeing what you guys have done so far.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Mirak's pro barracks because it'll occupy more kobolds if we can get his guards, like guerrilla forces in the city.
Yeah. Largo regrets not saving some of his heavy lifting until now, but Largo's not going to be doing as much AoE shit.
We're better now.
Uhtred knows down to save as well if it's for a reason.
I just think we should try to save people.
Mirak looks at Uhtred and he says, who will come and drink at your bar? You know, you have many patrons, but what if these young drinking men see Uhtred astride with a great battle axe saving their citadel? Who do you think they'll toast? Will they toast you? Will they toast Saruk? Where will they toast you? At the Iron Pike? At Houndson's? So Mirak's like, he's like, if you fucking go there, man, you've got like a ton of loyal customers, and you're also gonna make Saruk look like a bitch in front of his friends.
Yeah,
Only gonna pulse check on that. That's gonna be completely adequate for my dwarven brother here.
well, you forget that Ross is the more of the business.
Yeah, what?
I said he forgets that I care about my legacy, but I thought he was saying like, you know, if not me, then who? Well, Uhtred Houndson, the Scale Reaver.
Yes.
That wants that legacy to continue or whatever at the bar.
So we need to go kill kobolds at the barracks.
Oh, Yeah,
I am
mean,
behind Uhtred, pushing him towards the barracks. Just
that
here
that
we
sounds
go.
like some Uhtred would very much want to do is kill the kobolds.
Cool. It sounds like we're all agreeing in slightly different ways.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
go kill the.
We're gonna go kill a fuck ton of kobolds and save Saruk's buddies. Employees?
Family.
Oh, you're one of those bosses. You're one of those bosses.
And
Okay.
we're all family here. Oh, I quit. Oh,
No, but literally, my family is nearby the barracks.
Yeah.
So I am very.
So you guys start hoofing it that way.
It's just like straight down the street.
We
The
were.
barracks? It's
No.
across town.
It's across town.
Oh, is that not an 8?
No, this is a 2.
Oh, yeah, it is a 2. I see it now. Yeah, so we have to go down 240
Yeah, we're gonna have
and
to
jump
go.
on 191.
Yeah.
As long as it's not 85, it's fine.
You take that out of your mouth. 85, God's grace highway.
So 26 is God's grace time.
26 is the devil's tank.
All right, so you guys are heading from Erica's, and you're kind of going around the exterior of the city. As you get to the way, which is the main road that comes into the street or into Penteros, heads to Sicellum Square through the threshold. At that intersection, you see a mob of kobolds.
Oh damn. Immediately groundbreaker great okay. You stop.
You got get in there, Otis. Get in there.
Look at them. That's fucking awesome.
Oh.
Are they fireballable?
I can fireball.
All right, is there a way around them? Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Well, like you come around the curve of the street and you can see them maybe 100 or so feet ahead of you, and they seem to be prepared for something coming their way. And as you do, they all turn to face you and start casting a spell. Magic missile.
Okay.
Magic missile!
Um,
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah,
It just hits.
they're coming.
So they start casting, and I'm gonna say, looking at the front of the group, they're gonna choose between Bort, Yanni, Uhtred, or Largo.
I've now been to the storm.
Gosh.
And it's gonna be Uhtred. So yeah, they begin to cast, and one of them calls out in Draconic Redbeard, and they focus their attention, and that is 4, 6, 12. So that is 24d4 plus 24.
Red bearding.
What?
So Uhtred, you take 81 points of damage as just this hail of force shards arc across down the road and just like hit it being shot 24 times by a machine gun.
It's like the end of Scarface, but in D&D.
Roll for initiative.
Right? You see Uhtred wipe the sweat from his brow and smile.
Ooh, you're gonna like that.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
The first tower.
Okay. Anyone above a 20?
That's funny. Like
I'm on a 20.
Okay, so Rook's at a 20.
Yeah.
Above 15.
I have a
What about-
16.
All right. 16.
Yanni's at an 18.
18. Okay. All right. Mira and Uhtred.
Does my deck?
What are the words in Largo? Well, your initiative bonus.
Okay.
Bort is 11. Largo is 10.
Okay. Sure. So I'm just. The distance is significantly longer than this.
Okay.
This is the first time I haven't been hasted. I've been around y'all.
We don't do that.
We don't do that. And wow.
It's unnecessary.
Wow.
I find it to be unnecessary.
Okay.
We
My
do
goodness.
can't do
it yourself, and you don't really deserve it.
And
I
the
see what
kudos
you're
go
saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're
And we
saying.
don't have the dude who had that spell.
and no one decided to take it.
We have other things that we sometimes use.
Yeah, you can't shadow transmute haste.
Yeah.
Shadow transmutation sucks.
It is a shitty spell. I took it for a little bit, and then you said, "I'll just let you retcon that." And I was like, "Thank you."
Like you basically kind of wear the illusion of a polymorph spell, and the options suck.
I think you need to go for cover as close as I like to
What is
get a cover between these two buildings. So okay.
could Mirak not just pit them?
I think that's about as far as like doorway.
I mean, you could double move if you don't want to attack.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So, like that's 60 feet.
Yeah,
You
that's
get-
perfect. With looking
Not
yeah.
a spell I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. And these are fucking cobalt.
Yeah.
So Rook gets behind
Yeah,
a wall. Yanni.
You know how I do.
Sorry, Dan. It's kind of hard to see the whole picture. How far away am I?
Oh yeah, the camera's
So, all right. Sorry.
No worries.
So for Yanni, you are, for the first time in your life, you're too far away. That's 90
Oh.
feet.
That's my move. Is 90.
Yeah,
Right, but you're
short.
one
Oh.
square short.
They are 95 feet from me.
Yeah.
Those bastards.
Well, okay, so technically with charge, you can move double your movement speed and attack at the end. So
True, but
And that's-
then I'm just surrounded by kobolds.
that is true.
Is the street accurate? Like the buildings shown here?
Sure.
Could I just go and find cover to Yanni's, I guess, left? Sort of like halfway to the target.
So like here,
Yeah.
here.
Let's go with the first option.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Mirak.
How many times a day can I do the separation with the inevitable? Is it 3?
I think it's just once per day. It kind of falls under the same thing as Uhtred's turning into a giant.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna hold and wait until the end of the round to make my move, because as a caster and support character, I don't want to be that far ahead of the marshals.
Uhtred.
Yeah, so I don't know if I need to do an intelligence check or what, but I would like to ask Largo if he wants to get small or just come with me to pit these bastards.
Largo says he'll pit them, but once they're pitted, it's going to be on the rest of us to.
They won't all fit in one pit. Like you won't hit. You won't.
more
Okay,
pit if you
well,
want pit. Yeah.
Like a pit is just it's like a 20 by 20, right? 20 by 20. Yeah. So you can get like half of them
Yeah.
with a pit.
I can try to pit them. I can do a pit and a quicken.
Largo, this
Yeah.
is me and you. Is that something you would like? Was that something you would like to do?
Yeah. Let me pit them. We'll see what happens. I haven't used that spell in a while.
What was your original idea?
My original
first-
idea? The original idea was to get as close as I could, do groundbreaker, make it unearthed so they couldn't use, so it would make a rough terrain for them to get to us, and then great cleave them.
Right, but remember what happens when you use more than 2 rounds of rage?
Oh, the atomic bomb?
I think he's exhausted for the day, right?
No, he.
I heard
All right.
atomic bomb.
So you can
Yeah,
focus.
that's what I heard.
You can explode with rage and create a fireball, but you can also channel it through your axe, hit the ground, and create a cone lava eruption.
Yeah, I guess
How-
that's
what's the rate?
sorry with me coming in late. I'm just not sure. Sorry, that's on me as well. I'm just not sure everything that's going on. So
I mean, you guys have like a huge toolbox, each one of you. So I understand you don't always remember all the things you could do, but yeah, you can fly 60 feet, and then the range of that cone is 60 feet.
These guys are
Yeah, I wanna
90
do
feet. 90
I want to do that.
Okay.
coming in like a fucking jet plane on these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard activates his boots,
Which also makes sense because they only attacked him.
shoots 60 feet forward,
What?
and
Oh my God.
he's gonna miss back row.
Hmm.
All right, guys, I have to give this guy his credit card real quick. So sorry, but sorry.
Yeah.
He's still at
It's
work.
not a portrait of
You're
Otis.
goddamn right it is.
That.
So
Or is
he's got to give a guy a credit card.
I think
Or
I
does
have
he
one.
order food?
Oh, no shit.
Or it might have just been someone at the bar. You know, credit card. I don't know. Yeah. Here's your card. I gotta go. I gotta make lava. Yes. Get out of my house.
All right.
right.
So the way that this works is for every round of rage that you spend beyond 2, each round of rage that you spend is 2d6 fire damage.
All right, and now have I raged yet, or can I atomic bomb them and do like the big one?
You have not raged.
Yes, he has.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
On it, you said he
Like
did.
he used like 3 or 4 rounds of rage, so you still have like 30 left or something. You have a ridiculous number of rounds of rage, man.
But I
Yeah,
have
you have
not
30
fired John, right?
You used 4.
You haven't went
No.
Fire Giant at all, so that's
No.
still
Okay.
there, but should probably save that, I guess.
No, that's what I want to do. But I want to atomic bomb or spirit bomb with the fire.
Okay,
That's
so
what
the thing I'm asking is you can use between 3 and 9 points of rage, and the more you
9.
use, the bigger it's gonna be. You're gonna do 9. Okay.
9.
All of the rages.
Arbitrary.
All of his rages.
That's 18d6 points of fire damage in a cone as you smack the ground and blow shit up. Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to do it on the computer?
I better roll it.
What the fuck?
I've
got
got 3
him.
dice. I'll just give it dice.
8. All right. I'm gonna mute myself, but y'all keep playing, and I'm gonna do it.
There ain't gonna be shit left.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait for you.
Do like that. Okay, yeah, that's true. I know they're like earlier level spells because we're with Saru.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because we're remembering things we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. My goal is to end this campaign the way I started it, casting Create Water and throwing it in someone's face.
The first session I was ever part of was Kobolds as well.
Was then we were going into the Kobold cave. Those were blue ones too.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they
The
conduct
copper in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was like session 3 or 5, something like
It
that.
was 10.
Was it really that far in?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah,
Oh,
that was the first time you met Garrett Ohm, Inspector Ohm.
Huh.
Because Saruk was in the
it's not
Gation
too bad.
Shields building,
Yeah.
and he's like, "This is a secret. You can't let anyone know." And Saruk's just like walking by with a sandwich.
I heard that.
I
Sorry.
rolled 69. I rolled 69.
Of course you did.
On 18d6.
Yep.
Okay.
It's an American hero.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aww.
that's a bummer.
Maybe this one will work. Yay.
And from that water was called
Hell yeah.
Luchard's Alley.
Yeah.
Only Luchard.
Yeah. Everyone else just called it. Oh, remember when that happened?
That's true as fuck.
I mean, those kobolds gotta run.
Does that do like the whole ground? Is that flame? What are we looking
He
at?
slams into the ground, and a cone of the just like erupts into jagged pieces of stone
Yeah.
with fire shooting out from between the cracks,
Badass.
and just incinerates everything.
And Saruk goes, and lowers his bow to the ground.
Does he offer any gold?
Yikes.
And the two kobolds standing there at the edge of the cone look at each other and say something to each other in Draconic. I don't think that.
No, I can't hear it. There's no fucking way that far away.
And then they, give each other a nod, and they both start casting a spell. They both cast Magic Missile at Uhtred.
Oh yeah, that's really gonna do things.
Did it go to the top of the initiative order again? Is it
Wait,
all
they-
that was a-
Oh yeah.
Then we roll.
They
finish.
see me. Sorry, Dan. They see me incinerate not 15 people in front of them, and they go, "You know what? We got it."
You know what? Dragons.
You know what? We're shooters. We can hit him.
I think what they said in Draconic is no way he can do that again.
Incinerate, 10 of their friends, and they're like, "We're gonna fucking die. Let's go down fighting."
Oh my god, I might just rage on you.
So you take 11 points of damage.
Yeah, Uhtred's
That's
got
4
this.
more of these,
back.
force missiles.
Let him loose in the barracks.
He's just become like a fucking.
Bort.
Yeah, Bort is he's gonna like run up to Uhtred, and he's gonna stay right behind Uhtred, and he's just gonna go like, I'm just gonna stay here with you in case things start to not go your way, and then I'll start helping.
I got your back, man.
Yeah.
Largo.
Largo fucking looks at Mirok and says, what's the protocol?
Just nod, and then it's my initiative order. I take my full move action.
You
Yeah,
spin your initiative. You can
Oh,
hop in
yeah.
anytime.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah, that's my full map move. There I go.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like, okay, forward march.
Yeah, Mirac's just like, that was, my boy just turned the rock into fire. I respect the shit out of that.
Fucking pop those guys.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident that y'all have this under control.
That's a generous term, but thank you.
Control.
Yeah, I mean
Generous
that's still pretty far for me, to be perfectly honest. I think I was kind of at the limit of 80.
If beyond 80, you just take a -2.
Pop them.
All right, I'll pop this gentleman on the right. Okay. First one is an 18 on the die, so 30, 40, 46. The next one is 11. 39, and then 20. 22.
You did not write this part down.
What? Come on.
Did you? It's many shot. Your first arrow is 2 arrows.
See, I was gonna ask you something. That makes it better. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Is that first shot?
Your first shot,
First shot.
is 2 arrows.
Okay.
Just send it to us.
So the first shot is, you said the first shot hits. I'll roll for that damage first. That's what I should do, is roll for damage first. Okay. 2d8 plus 12 is 15 and 16. 15, 16, 31 damage for the first one. All right, I'm going to adjust for our second one, and that one was 28 plus.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool, great. 12 plus 12 is 24.
Okay.
And then the third one was a 4 plus 20. Wait, 1, 2, 27.
That one made them never.
Such a good fun.
19 for that one.
Okay. Clears the field.
Nice.
I learned that photo trick recently.
Uh-huh. Go on.
It's just a nice micro shot for mushrooms and plants in the forest.
Yes.
All right. So with that, I assume you guys continue
Toward the,
on your trek. As you do so, coming past these kobolds, everyone give me a perception check.
18.
18 total.
18, yeah.
Okay. You got Tears to Wine.
Okay, 28. My gosh. Thank you.
46 for Bort and a 24 for Lawyer.
39 for
That
Yanni.
is yours to learn.
20. Yeah, it's pretty
I
awesome.
like it a lot.
Sorry, say that again.
Drink booze and get smarter.
39 for Yanni.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry.
What's Tears to Wine?
Cheers once plus 10.
All right. Ooh, I'm a 50.
50.
I rolled an 18 and I got 20.
I got him up.
22.
Yeah, because I nat 20 that day.
Okay, so you guys run past the carnage that Uhtred has wrought, and Uhtred, looking fondly upon your destruction, you notice something strange, that some of the kobolds, well, most of the blue kobolds you've been fighting so far, they have these little horns that start at the back of their head and point back. But some of the ones that you just killed have small horns that come out the side and point forward. and you reach over and grab one of these and like kind of rip the head off of the charred body that's fused itself with the cobblestone.
Gross.
And bringing it over to the rest of the group, you show them, and I'll say probably Largo, you clock this, and you probably also get something, but it's Erica who says, "That's not a blue cobalt, that's a black one."
Yes, from the car.
What does this mean?
So the black one that we killed but didn't really kill is doing stuff with the blue one.
You guys didn't kill a lot of the black kobolds at Yellowhair.
Yeah, we let a lot. There was a fuck ton. My first thought was like Marcotte, honestly, because Marcotte's like, oh, what dragon thing? I was thinking like who could maybe be a blue dragon that we've already met. Maybe Marcotte.
Yeah.
But
The black dragon thing.
the simplest solution is there's just fucking extra kobolds, and this blue dragon seems to take an interest in it, and it's probably just been sweeping up kobolds everywhere we go after we kill them.
Yeah, if we encounter like some green ones, and some,
If I meet, I'm gonna say his name's Scrag. My real kobold friend.
like Scrag. It is Scrag.
I'm gonna be very disappointed in the choice he's made.
But with that revelation, I think we should wrap it up for the evening and continue with the, escape from Penteros.
Are you gonna be here next Tuesday?
I'd like to be. Yeah, I mean, Saruk's in the mix for a moment.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do have to. We are going to do. Yeah, we are going to do a. Hey Sam, how did that work for you in the baby alone conversation?
Sure.
So I'll have that conversation.
I mean,
and
the
then
kid's got to be able to like brush their teeth, right?
Yeah, right. 5 months old. He's
Dude,
pretty.
They say
good
after
on it.
4, you can just leave them in the crib.
Glenn,
for 4 hours.
I had a kid.
Are you a rad dad?
I had a son who's 5 months old.
Oh
You
my
named him.
goodness. So was it hard to?
Luke.
What's up?
That's a weird way to pronounce Glenn. Now is that with a silent G?
Yeah. His name is Luke.
Oh my God! Congratulations, brother.
I always. I was. Thanks, man.
Snarga. It was Snarga.
Now-
It was Snark. Yeah.
Now, can we go back, just being new to the game real quick? Saruk,
Yeah.
did you come bringing gold for Uhtred because he was not happy?
I didn't give you any. I didn't bring you any gold. I did kill a bunch of enemies, and I laid one down, like kind of at your feet, and said, "Go for it." I really wanted you to have that decapitation energy, but
Oh,
I don't know.
kind of do love that.
Yeah, that makes up for it like a little bit.
I did a little bit. I didn't bring any gold, but I did try to get you a decaf.
Okay.
Good.
I do have some information that you might, enjoy.
How long did we argue with Samara? I think an entire session.
It was an entire session because I listened in on it.
Legitimately kind of tense, which is silly, but also
At
fun.
one point, we were arguing about like the fair market value of a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, on a certain level, I was kind of annoyed with that because it was just like, it's his cut of the treasure. You got paid. You got loot. He didn't get anything. It's his fair share.
Yeah, but the whole argument wasn't.
Marco almost died on that hit.
Yeah.
The argument wasn't him. No, hold on. I'll go back to it. The argument wasn't him getting paid. It was that his wife wanted his money.
Dude, that's how it works.
One day,
Says the
Glenn,
man that's not
you
married.
kind of have a wife at some point, maybe, and then you'll understand.
Yeah.
You don't have money anymore. You just have a wife.
Especially staying at home with a kid.
The incentives are really lining up there.
Yeah, I gotta get on using these guys.
Yeah.
I like those a lot.
Well, you were the first one to use them.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
awesome,
happy I
dude.
got to hop on here, dude.
Yeah.
Mike, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too,
No, I had no idea.
All right.
No idea you'd be on here.
What's the split on the Airbnb? Because that's getting kind of nigh.
Uh,
Jake.